recorded, and today we're back in old Detroit trying to take down OCP. Somebody call Robocop 2. Let's go. Two.
That's Robocop also.
And this is the first sequel where there's a character in the movie named after the sequel of the movie.
They said the thing because they had to.
They did say
literally. What about Robocop 2? I'm like, you're in Robocop 2.
Yeah, right.
We're getting real meta.
Like we're there.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's
We're already
ridiculous.
there. Come on.
Right? Like, what if in the middle of the second Fast and Furious movie, did somebody go, you know, you're a little too fast and too furious?
Oh,
It would have been way better.
It would have been way better.
That would have been a better
wouldn't
line of
be on this
dialogue.
show.
Yes,
It'd be like somebody saying, I still know what you did last summer.
it would be.
Right? In the middle of that movie.
Absolutely.
It'd be like somebody going, Spider-Man, you're far from home. I'm trying to illustrate how stupid this is.
Spider-Man, it's a brand new day.
That's right.
Ace Ventura calls for a taxi.
Was that one of the movies?
Well, that was the second one. Was Ace Ventura when nature calls?
Yes, but
When
was it
nature
called
calls for
a
the taxi?
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect. Welcome in, everybody. Just understand that what started this episode is not an indicator of the quality that will be throughout, okay?
Yes, it is.
If you've already prejudged and you're reaching for the stop button, I get it.
Just wait. It'll go further downhill.
It'll get much,
Just give
much
us some
worse.
time.
it gets worse.
That's right. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. And specifically, before I thank the people at this table, thank you that's listening right now. I appreciate that you're here at the table with us. We got Thunder Steph in the house. What's up, girl?
What's up?
How you been?
Good.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
Awesome. I'm excited to have you back in here so we can make fun of, more people that haven't shaved or showered or anything like that. People got really upset with us when we did that in Resident Evil. So let's just
It's
keep
a
it going.
movie, James.
I know.
It's a movie, okay?
Man, what would you do if those people weren't there to tell us?
The word movies in the title of the podcast, so
It
we
is.
do know.
We do. We're aware.
We do know that they're movies.
Oh, this ain't real life.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Mueller, just so you know.
Just like you're not a real mayor, but that doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Welcome
matter.
to the mayor.
Not at all.
How you doing, man? Good.
I'm good. I'm working on the sunscreen lady to be in my next campaign commercial.
Bro,
Oh, nice.
this is 3 episodes in a row for you.
I know.
So-
That's feast or famine. I hadn't been on one for a while.
That's what I'm
so-
saying. Now you're just on all of them.
Right.
Okay, so it'll be 2 months, and then you'll be back.
Oh, that's
again.
why there's a cot in the back. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Ryan just sleeps here. We've also got over there at the kids' table,
Oh.
the machine punter Mummer is in the house. What's up,
Hey,
man?
everybody. I'm over here way back,
Way in the back.
Way in the back.
over by the table.
So this
guys-
is perfect because I
you guys
can't
hear
smell you
something?
over here. Yeah,
Do you hear something?
I do. Oh, yeah, that's Curt.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hi, what's
You
up?
got to squint your eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Squint your eyes over
Louder
there.
for those in the back.
Over there. Yeah, what's up? And then, of course,
You got a lot of nerve showing your face around here, Hauser.
the manimal, Bob Hauser. You got so much nerve showing up today.
He
Talking
does,
about-
especially in
I'm so sorry.
sunglasses.
He's not showing his face.
I know. That's true.
Covered.
You got a lot of nerve almost showing your face around here, Hauser.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Welcome in, dude. How's it going, man?
It's going good.
Thank you for being here. We're, as I said, talking about Robocop 2. If you've never listened to the show, we're going to go through the vitals right now, tell you everything about the movie, who wrote it, directed it, why it qualifies to be on our show. And then we're going to go scene by scene and just riff right through this entire movie. And then at the end, we'll make up our own minds, right? It's on Bad Movies Rule, but maybe some of us think it's good. I don't know. We'll see at the end when we get there, right? Do any of you know who this movie is directed by?
Empire Strikes Back director.
Yeah, Irv Kirchner, the guy that directed The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I saw that. I was like, well, this was a different kind of movie.
I should have checked into that more.
I know it was written by Frank Miller.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of exciting.
I only
cool.
knew that because I'm married to Farrell.
Yeah, all right. So
That's true. So he said, make sure you mention that.
As I was closing the door, it's like, you know who directed this?
You were shoving his
I
head
was
back
just
in the
like,
house.
Bye.
I have to go. Like, I can't drive away if you're in the car door.
Yeah.
You've got to step
Please leave.
back. Okay, you've left our children unattended in the house. Get
He's
back
running
inside.
next to you, asking you to roll down the window
Yeah.
just so he can tell you.
I gotta tell you.
Wait, one more fact.
What else he did? Yeah, movie, as Curt mentioned, written by Frank Miller, although much of the finished script was not Frank Miller's. Also written by Edward Neumeyer and Michael Miner. They doctored and butchered and took out so much of Frank's script that eventually they released a comic book
Yeah.
with his original, like what the story would have been. but it was not at all what ended up being.
And a very long series at that. It started in like 2003 and then in 2009.
Yeah, long running thing. Movie starred Peter Weller, of course, as Robocop. His final appearance in the Robocop films. He would go on to voice it in video games, some other things, but last movie. And then, of course, Nancy Allen is back as Lois, and our boy from Last Action Hero, Tom Noonan, is back.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right?
As Kane.
I did see that.
He showed up and said, I thought I might kill somebody.
Yeah.
Right?
It's so intimidating.
Basically, his entire character in this.
Yeah.
Would make him cool. Let's put a nose ring on him.
Let's put a nose ring on him.
And a comb over.
We'll say he's a cult leader, but really every scene he's just like, okay, is this the one where I kill someone or I shoot drugs into my neck?
I mean, he was the co-leader of a vending machine, I guess.
He
but
did.
That's about it.
That's right. It had 6 members, 6 whole members. Big cult, as cults
Huge.
go.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge.
Most never
Huge.
get out of the one member
Huge.
phase.
Right.
Right? So people might sneer
Got
at that
6.
I mean, Antifa has more, but
Yeah,
That's kind of pathetic.
He had a shipping container. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
that's true. That's true. Movie currently says right on the Air America line of demarcation of a 5.8, and I was shocked to see that. Okay,
Yeah.
Air America is a masterpiece. I mean, it probably shouldn't be as rated as low as it is compared to RoboCop 2. And it's number 2 for a reason.
It's a solid number 2.
It's a solid number 2.
Solid, not runny.
Am I letting the cat out of the bag? Maybe I'm a rope-a-doping all of you. Movie, now on Rotten Tomatoes, here's how it really solidly qualifies. 28% critic score. Oof. That's pretty rough. And then a 37% audience score. So kind of audiences and critics agree, this movie sucks. We'll see. There's 5 of us here, so 30% of us might like it.
That's like a person in a torso or something.
Yeah, we'll see when we get through to the end. The critics' consensus said a less satisfying rehash that generally lives down to the negative stereotypes of sequels. It tries to deliver more of everything and ends up with less. Womp womp. That's sad
Wah,
for
wah, wah.
RoboCop 2. Did any of you ever see RoboCop 2 prior to being assigned RoboCop 2 for Bad Movies Rule?
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so just the two of you, Curt and Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it.
Is this something that was a beloved movie for you in your childhood, or was this something you saw once and forgot about it?
Once and forgot about it.
Yeah, okay. Me too. I saw it back in the day. It was on a movie channel. I was like, oh, sick, another RoboCop movie. Don't need to watch that again.
That was enough.
Watch it on TBS, the Superstation.
Yeah, it probably was.
That's probably exactly where it was.
Yeah.
USA Up All Night. You
Yep.
know, I don't know. We'll see.
As
Kurt.
far as action movies go, this was like one of my favorites. So when I was a little kid, like I
checks
thought
out.
this was the best.
Yeah, that checks out.
I mean, I was like, "What? Baseball team? Hell yeah! Robbing a TV store? Let's do it!"
Oh, my gosh.
Kid drug lord, I'm in.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I'm
Now
that age.
watching
I
it
could
though,
do that.
I was like, I probably shouldn't have revisited this one.
Young Kurt's out there plotting how to spread nuke to his community.
It did make a cool sound.
It was great. little
Make me want to
packets,
do the drug.
Yeah.
all
Just
by
to hear
itself.
that.
I just want the sound. Yeah.
little packets of cherry Kool-Aid.
Yeah,
No,
right?
they were the
Yeah.
squeeze
Pixie
it.
sticks.
Do you remember the squeeze it juices? And you would
No.
literally
Oh, yeah.
twist
Yeah,
the
you
cap
twist the
off,
top off and you
then
squeeze them.
squeeze that's exactly.
Those were
what they
huge. Those were huge bottles, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the concept, though. It's like you twist the little cap off.
It's like somebody twists the cap off of a Twist-It and said, what if just this cap? What if this was a hard-ass narcotic?
Yes,
Yeah.
that
people
looks
could
like
take.
Kool-Aid.
And some of it would get stuck in the cap and you'd suck it out.
You're
Just
right.
like, yeah.
Exactly.
So some
That
junkie...
was my first thought when I saw
Yeah.
that. But I also have these little plastic containers of eye drops.
Yeah.
And they twist off, and
Oh,
they
yes.
look exactly the same.
I use those at
And I was
work.
like, oh my God, I've been doing narcotics my whole life, and I didn't even realize it.
So what happened is some dumbass cop in an alley somewhere saw some hobo shooting this stuff into their eyes. It was just for their contact lenses, and they're like, oh, must be some new street drug these guys are doing out here, and just started beating the crap out of everybody.
They just
that did
stick it in their eyes.
it. Yeah.
Cap them.
It really is
Your
nothing.
eyes are dilated. They're eye drops, sir.
If we could just get one of these into a lab, you guys will really see it's just sugar and water.
Why your eyes bloodshot? Just start beating their ass.
It's like,
with
I have
a nightstick.
contacts. Yeah, right. You're a hobo. You don't
That's
have
right.
contacts.
You can't afford those.
Beat the out of this guy for me, will you? I found him with packets of Kool-Aid and a Twisted.
Sir, it's just sugar and water.
Shut up!
Hey, what's the sweet-smelling cherry-flavored powder you got lying right here by you?
Yeah, you're going to be a sweet smelling something in prison. Boom.
I can explain.
Dude, do you remember Burples?
No, what the hell is a burple?
It was that container that was like an accordion, and it was shut.
No.
And then you would open it, and it would go grrr, and then you would fill it with water, and all I had was like Kool-Aid powder at the bottom of it.
It sounds like a noise that escapes your body when it's not supposed to. We've all been there at an embarrassing moment. You're like, where did that come from? No.
Numerous times.
Numerous times. Look, are you worried at home that your child is going to become a kingpin ding ding? Let me say that again.
Asian
Yes,
movie?
I am.
King ping ding
Ding,
ding.
ding, 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 ding.
Daddy, I want to be a king ping ding ding.
I am very
Big
worried.
Trouble in Little China 2.
King, ping, ding, ding.
Guys, Wang, these guys, these kingpin ding dings.
They got
I've had that
enemies.
taste in my mouth before.
Yeah, wing a ding ding dong.
I wasn't.
They wear red turbans.
These guys are animals, Jack.
I wasn't worried about my son becoming a king ping ding ding, but I am now.
All right, Mr. Burton.
Are you worried that your son is going to become a drug kingpin at the age of 11, like the kid in this movie? If you don't want that to happen to your child, you have to be a better parent and a better person. And you can start by subscribing to patreon.com/badmoviesrule and save your child from a life of drugs.
That was smooth.
It was
Real smooth.
Thank
I
you.
liked it.
Yeah.
Okay? If
Yeah,
you-
listening to us will save your child from a
Right.
lifetime of drugs.
It'll make you follow me down this line of thinking. It'll make you into a more better, well-rounded person, and that will then make you a
a
better
better,
parent.
rounder person.
Yes. Well, you'll
That too.
definitely get rounder
Yeah.
sitting around listening to us too. But it'll make you a better parent, and then by proxy, your kid won't be shooting Kool-Aid into his neck in an alley somewhere.
Right.
Okay. We're literally changing the world here, one episode at a time.
We are.
That's true.
Bad Movies Rule. Patreon.com/Bad Movies Rule. Sign up. Save your child. I don't know what
Say,
else.
yeah, what else can you say?
Or don't save your child either way.
Or don't- or, hey,
yeah.
Or
Sounds
if you-
like I need to adopt a dog right now.
Yeah, I mean, or don't save your child.
Yeah, or don't, and just get on there for the extra content. We have lots of extra content.
Do what our parents did: throw us outside and lock them out there while you're listening
Right.
to Bad Movies Rule.
Right.
You don't sign up, we'll come kill your child. I mean,
Whoa.
save your child and sign up.
That's actually the highest tier that we offer.
That's the unspoken secrets here. We
$50,000 tier.
Wow.
We'll make it look like an accident.
I have no part in that.
It's definitely gonna be Bob also that does it.
that.
Bob hates them kids.
All right. If you want to reach out to the show and maybe send a complaint email, maybe your children are in the car with you right now and now they're crying and you want to complain.
Oh, you crying because you didn't get what you want?
That's right.
See,
Perfect.
Bob's gonna. He's
He's already starting.
This show is trash@gmail.com. You can send Bob an email telling him how much he sucks. It'll be great. And or any questions, stories, whatever you want to do, send us. We'll get you back on a mailbag segment. Or you can call 262-757-8567 and put that crying brat on the phone. We'll straighten him out.
That's right.
Okay? If you don't want to be
We've
a
done it
parent,
before.
we
We'll
will be
strangle
a
him out,
parent.
straighten him out.
We'll strangle him? Is that what we said?
No, I said straighten him
This is
out.
your second reference to murdering children.
Hey, I'll offer a difference here.
Listen,
If you have a 13-year-old boy who hasn't seen a pair of boobs, Steph will show her boobs to him.
Wow. That's also a high tier.
Patreon.com/Bad Movies
how
Rule.
much is that tier, James?
$125,000.
Whatever it takes, Steph. Only you can answer that.
She
What's your number, Steph?
She takes PayPal, Venmo.
You set the number. I don't know what to tell you.
Aren't you glad you showed up tonight?
250 grand.
250. There you go.
All right.
The 250,000.
They're like Venn bots.
Perfect.
They'll blow you away.
Let's take a break. We need it, and then we're gonna get straight into the scene by scene. Cool. Did you guys ever see Tropic Thunder?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the first movie I can remember since Tropic Thunder that started with commercials or trailers or anything that wasn't the actual movie, because it goes right into a Magno Volts commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude getting electrocuted.
John Glover, man, from Smallville, right? It was Lex's dad.
Yes.
I always think of this guy from Gremlins 2. He was like the media mogul guy.
He's in Payback. with Mel
Batman
Gibson.
Forever.
Yes, Batman Forever.
Or
is,
Batman and Robin. He was,
yes, killed by poison ivy.
yeah.
right?
Dr. Woodrow.
Love this guy. He's like, somebody's stealing your car, fry them bitches. It's literally will lock their ass up and electrocute them to death. It turns your driver's seat into an electric chair.
Yep.
Fatal.
Perfect.
Yes, perfect.
He's just like, no mess.
oh, it'll
they just-
eject them out
Well,
of
no, I mean,
Smells like
you fry
charred
them, they're
flesh.
going to themselves.
Not only that,
It all just comes out when you get fried.
I feel like your car is going to smell like burnt person.
That's
That
what
too.
I said. Like, it's going to smell like charred flesh. Like, oh, what's that new air freshener?
Yeah.
Well, it's
And their
charred skin.
body's going to be
It's crackhead.
outlined into your
crackhead.
seat.
Yes, 100%. And
Is that
then
hobo smell?
we go cut to the news, and here's Lisa Gibbons, and she says nuclear fallout in the Amazon, and these environmentalists are whining again like they always do. The world is kind of falling apart. The beginning of this movie is absolutely crazy. They have the Surgeon General getting gunned down by a nuke addict on TV.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're just showing it on the news. Like, hey,
Master blast.
look at this.
Across the podium.
And then Kane is a cult leader of this like nuke cult, and he sends in a VHS to the news, and they're like, "Should we help this guy spread his message?" Yep, put him on the
put
news.
him on.
Yeah,
Why
so
not?
here's Cade.
Who cares?
It's recording from the
Okay.
toilet of the Ninja Turtles department.
He was. Absolutely.
Fear me. Fear
And
me.
Cops are on strike. People just shooting red Kool-Aid into their necks.
Yep.
Bro robs a can lady. Okay, there's a chick
Yeah.
pushing her
Yeah,
can.
she gets run down by a car. Her
It's
cans
just
go everywhere.
Constant chaos. Like, she gets hit by a car, and then the dude's like, "What happened?" and just rips her
Just
purse.
robs her.
And then some whores come by.
couple
and they
whores
start
come by.
stabbing him with their heels.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was
Hookers
funny.
rob him after he robs a can lady.
Oh, yeah.
Of all the people to rob, the can lady's not going to have
Right, but he
Apparently
opens
she
her
does.
purse.
She
and yeah,
did.
and she has like jewels.
Maybe it
and
was
stuff.
her disguise that she's the can lady. Like, oh, I'm poor. Don't
You must
rob
get
me.
a lot for cans in
Oh,
Robocop
she's like,
world.
Yeah, it must
You know,
be.
if you lived in this city, well, first of all, who would ever live in this city? But
People don't want to live in Detroit now. Why are people still there in 2049 or whatever year this is?
But I bet regular people probably would do that to blend in and not get killed. Like, I'm going to dress like a homeless can
Yeah.
lady.
Right.
Just so and she's really got like Cartier and Tiffany in
Oh,
her
yeah,
purse,
she's got Gucci under there.
all that
sure.
stuff.
Yeah.
But she's just trying to get to freaking Walmart and back without getting assaulted.
Yeah, it's like putting the blood and guts on you in Walking Dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
That she's just trying to blend in with the zombies.
This scene reminds me of a combination of like two different movies, like
Yeah.
Back to the Future Part 2.
Yes.
When it's the future
Yeah.
in Biff's world.
This is like
And,
Biff is the mayor
it's
of
like
Detroit.
Biff
Right.
is the mayor. And then
Yes.
it also reminds me of Jumanji. When they're like
When
ransacking
the
all
monkeys
the stores
are
and
running
stuff.
around
No, people are going crazy, like ransacking the grocery stores
and
and
the
like stealing
rhinos
stuff.
ran out of the thing.
Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna say yes.
You missed that part where the monkey was wearing a high heel and stabbed the dude in the
Where
eye.
they were sinking the quicksand in their attic floor.
Yes.
Okay, you're right. It was
Yeah,
just
that one.
like,
It
Just
was
like that.
exactly like Jumanji.
it's just like that. Then the storefront blows up. Okay. And Thomas Rosales Jr., who's been on like 9 movies we've covered on this, is like, he's always a goon in all of these movies. He was in the first episode of Walker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he borrows his mom's station wagon to come rob this gun store.
I was like, who rolls up in a station wagon to
With the
to
wood
rob a
paneling.
gun store?
Yeah, seriously. It was a mom
It's
wagon for sure.
inconspicuous.
It's like, oh, we got our groceries. Let's get our guns.
The grocery go-getter?
Dude, how'd you think of the acting of the thugs in the gun store?
Oh, fantastic.
They were terrible.
Look at this, Holmes. Yeah, rocket launcher. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, where's the bullets for this gun?
I need the bullets for this gun, man. You couldn't possibly try to overact the way he did.
No.
You as big as you could go. That's
you
really-
can't.
Where's the bullets for this gun? I really like this gun, man.
Dude,
Where's the bullets for this gun, man?
dude, shoot some nuke and calm down.
He's like third drawer in.
The sirens. I don't believe it, man. Cops.
They're supposed to be on strike.
That tends to
Well,
happen
yeah,
when there's a
hear 'em, don't
robbery.
Yeah.
They have insane
the
weapons.
store exploded.
Yeah, usually you blow the front off a building, there's going to be a response.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no guns left in this shop because we exploded everything. The
But
guys.
somehow they found a rocket launcher
With
or a
a
bazooka.
in-case rocket.
Why is there a rocket launcher in like a civilian store?
There's all kinds. There's stuff in there that should be mounted on helicopters.
Yes.
Okay, right in this gun store, right? There was like this
Giant minigun in there or something.
There was a regular
phaser.
RPG.
Yep.
Yeah, but then there was one that I think Randy Quaid shot at an alien spaceship in Independence Day in there.
Yeah, that was in there.
You know, it's crazy. And here comes the cop car, and so Thomas Rosales brings out the tank weapon.
Yeah.
And fires a
Just
surface-to-air
launches it.
missile
It really was.
at this cop car, which rolls the cop car. All right, cop car comes to a stop. Cop car looks
Wheels.
because it is.
Cop car's done.
Cop car's definitely as empty as any empty car has ever been empty. Okay,
Like
there is
that
no
car's
one
empty.
in this
They
car.
were
Nobody was in there.
vaporized.
They shoots another RPG at it. It does 4 flips in the air and lands. It's a husk. I'm like, well, nobody's in there. Nope. Bigfoot comes out. I'm like, full crap. Robocop weighs 900 pounds. That he was just inconspicuously in that car.
He would have flown out in the first 3 flips a car did.
Dude, there's no way.
He was in the trunk.
He's a transformer.
Think it over, creep. And he just starts wasting these dudes and leaves the last one alive so he can ask them, where is it made? Where is it made?
Just like that, too.
Yeah, that was very good.
I don't know where it's made. Man.
drugs going?
I don't know where it's made, man.
Well, I feel like RoboCop at this point too. He seems like there's a theme throughout the movie where he drives a lot of cop cars into places and they just blow up.
Well, I mean,
The taxpayers are really, I don't know why they're so poor out there.
That's why they want
no,
That's
Ford
why they have
had
a
a bunch
Ford-
of Ford Tauruses
That's
from
what I'm saying.
1988 that they had to get rid of. So they said, here, blow them
gonna
all
say,
up
that's why
because
you
they're
said,
blowing up on their own anyway.
Friggin' Ford POS.
You think the commissioner was just like, this is the 8th car this week, RoboCop?
I think that's why they didn't want to fix him later on. He was just like, we're going through a shitload of cars.
We're running out of matte
But
black
no-
paint for these.
Right?
But no scratch ever ends up on him. They should
Right.
just make him super speed so that he doesn't have to take a car
Right.
somewhere.
Look, if we run out of tables and chairs, we can call Bob Norris's Tables and Chairs Company, okay, and replace all of those. But we don't have a car guy. RoboCop, if he's smart, would start a car company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ford said they've got no more capacity to make cop cars. All right,
Right.
stop blowing them up.
That's right.
Just get Chevy Cavalier on the phone.
No, Chevy Cavalier cop
Yeah.
cars.
Oh, man, those will go nowhere.
But they'll take a beating, though.
They will. They will.
They will.
From their stationary position.
Turns out that the place they make Nuke is like a block away. He walks there.
Was this where he went through Joel Schumacher's Batman?
He
Oh, my God.
I was waiting for the
this a
neon
school
guys to
night?
jump out.
Cops, man. Throw popcorn at him, man.
he goes over to this. There's like a dude with the peephole because it's where they make the nuke, right? And then he punches through this door.
Great.
What's the password?
who's
The
there?
password is fist.
His sternum out his ass. Okay.
Oh, that dude's got a prolapse for sure.
My question
Turned
was,
him into an inside-out Muppet.
why did he bother until the guy came to the door? Just punch through it and go
Because you had to
inside.
get rid of the dude.
Because RoboCop has got a sense of humor, right? I mean, that's his humanity is still intact. So he's like, it'll be way funnier if I wait till the guy comes up to the door.
Knock, knock. Who is it? Justice.
Land shark. Then there's two. This is even more stupid. He punches the guy. That makes noise, right? Punching through a steel door. Then he goes stealth mode and sneaks up on the two guys going into the
Oh,
cooler.
come on.
Yeah,
Sneak.
because you
They
don't,
don't.
hear his
he walks
sermos.
up-
Yeah,
You can't hear the
The
pipes.
suction cup.
Yeah. Even when you
hears
walk in the damn
hydraulics
video game, that's
as he
super
turns.
loud.
And they both are just like, no, don't hear suction cups behind me.
So we
Don't-
must be fine.
I don't hear any of that steam coming out the back.
What's that metal tapping? Oh, that's just the pipes.
Your wife's getting the groceries in.
That's right. And he just very daintily puts the pin through the.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Those two guys are out of it. No reason to go in there again. He walks over to the window, scans the main room where they're making all the nuke. Okay, and it says, we're in RoboVision at this point. Crime in progress. Crime in progress.
Crime in progress.
Looks over at it's the dude's sideburns. He's like, 2 crimes in progress. 2 crimes.
The bad Elvis guy.
Yeah, I recognized him. I couldn't even find him on the cast list. I'm like, I know that dude's been.
Yeah, I know
other
he's been in
stuff.
other stuff. I couldn't find him.
I have no idea who that is. There's a bunch of women in there, like a lot of women just sitting there cooking this Kool-Aid
A
for
random baby.
Yeah.
Making sure they get the right sugar to water to powder ratio.
Yeah. RoboCop's name should be Captain Obvious.
Yeah.
This is a bust.
Everyone's just like,
We needed one of the girls to be like, no, this is a bust.
Open a shirt.
Rack 'em.
you know,
Because it's a RoboCop movie. They would have done that in the first one.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Far
would've.
superior movie. Anyway, he starts walking through, shooting, just mowing down back.
Not even looking.
Ladies, stay down.
what if
Or
they're
get down.
criminals
What's up?
too?
You know what I'm saying?
What's up, girl? How you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen a metal one before?
You ever see my vibrate function?
Ladies, stay down.
Kane hits the freaking smoke release lever and strolls out of there, just casually murdering people in his car when he gets out to the alleyway. And then Lois finally shows up, RoboCop's partner, and for some reason lets the cooler guys out just so she can shoot them. Just pulls the pin and murders them.
They're like, let us out. She's like, okay.
Here, you shoot your buddy. I'm going to shoot you.
Seriously. How do you guys feel about Lois as a character? And I was expecting, I don't know, something,
More
I was
heroic.
expecting more,
She was
some kind of growth from the
and she
first
was
one.
barely in it.
she was like inconsequential to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Right?
I've also never seen the first one though,
Like-
so I don't know.
Well, and
You
this takes,
went
like-
into this without seeing the first RoboCop?
Awesome.
Yes.
Nice.
I asked Ryan if I should watch the first one, and he's like,
Of course, Farrell will say
He's,
that.
he's running out the door, giving you all these facts as you're trying to shut his head in the car door.
Yeah.
But he's said, "Oh, well, you don't have to really see
I
the
was
first
like,
one."
I was like, will I not understand something? He's like, I don't really know. I think it'll be okay. All right.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the
well,
first one was far superior.
Far, far superior. RoboCop gets shot in the face by a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't shoot a kid, huh?
yeah, and then he was.
Two and I would nuke your little ass.
Loves that part.
Okay, you're pointing a gun at me. You're getting smoked, buddy.
Dude,
Right.
I would've-
Yeah, because his like little vision thing was like,
Right.
where did I go wrong?
You went wrong by not offing that little demon.
Right. He started having flashbacks about his own kid, right?
Yeah, he's like, wait, that's Littlefoot. I can't
Wait a
shoot
second.
Littlefoot.
Yeah.
Am I
Throw
a
the ball,
bad-
Dad.
Am I a bad father?
Am I a bad dad?
Who is this kid?
I don't know. Judge Dredd shot a kid in Dredd, and
That's right.
but he electrocuted him.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't see him crying about it or having flashbacks about my family that I can't see anymore.
No, because
Yeah.
Dredd means business. He doesn't
That's
have a
right.
family.
He's
My
not
wife
a
doesn't
wuss.
like my metal dong.
Like freaking
Metal
RoboCop.
dong. So he just-
This bad guy tries to take a baby hostage. This baby's dead, man.
What a fucking
And
idiot.
RoboCop's like, no.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
literally.
That's the
He's
best
not-
line. He says, "We can't
Hold on.
have that."
Can't have that. And just bank shot. And
Yep.
just bank shots off of the freaking cooler door.
Boom.
Takes that dude out.
And he like, or no, she catches the baby?
No, he does it. And
Lois
Lois
catches
catches
the
the
baby
baby
and
on-
hands it to the
yeah,
little
he's trying to impress
Asian lady.
all these women that are around. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? RoboCop still got to get down.
He got to get down.
You know what I'm saying?
He's got to go to the club.
I
the
saved
club.
your baby.
You-
Show me them titties.
I was going to say something a lot worse, so that's better. This is good.
All right, fine. We'll just
This
leave
is
it with
also a bust.
I'm
You were
about to
supposed-
bust.
that was clearly a setup. None of you did what you were supposed to do. Let's try this again.
Sorry.
This is a bust.
It
Stands
usually.
the guy up, shoots him again.
Sexual
Open them
frustration.
shirts.
Let's start over.
Thing. I'm so happy you said that. How frustrated do you think Alex Murphy has to be?
Very, very,
Very,
frustrated.
very frustrated.
Blue's got robo blue balls for days.
100%.
Yeah, I don't even know how he fing gets a release.
He can't. He doesn't.
No.
This is what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
This poor guy.
I mean, I thought the scientist chick that works on him would, rub one out for him, but
No.
Bro.
How?
When we get to her,
that's what I mean. Like they just
talk to her.
Like, how?
I don't
She's
know.
obsessed with him.
There's got to be a
She
robo
is
dong in
obsessed
there,
with
right?
Rub
There
my
has to be.
lips.
There has to
Right.
be.
I mean, there was Robot Jocks. That giant robot had one.
Yeah.
Robocop
chainsaw
better
one.
have one.
Like
yeah.
they should just plug one right into
my
the
God,
right
can
into
you
the
imagine
hole.
Robocop
Right into
with
the
a
hard
chainsaw?
drive.
Well,
Right
maybe
to the
that's
hard
what he's
drive?
got. It's like it's
drain 'em.
It's interchangeable. Like
You need a lube change now.
Right.
You're getting a little stiff.
I don't know what to say to that.
Just kidding. It's my oil filter.
I mean,
it's a size 12.
The next day, RoboCop is creeping on his old family
Oh, man.
from a car.
From a cop car
like
10 feet away. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Seriously.
just sitting there. Like
You think he's got the vision to be able to see far enough?
Right. Either sit further back or what, but like your poor wife, now she's a single mom. I was like, pay her some damn child support. What do you got a job still?
right. You're right.
You're still a cop.
Still
Making
making
that
money.
cop money.
So not only are you not supporting your child, basically what I'm saying here is RoboCop's a deadbeat dad. But besides that,
Literally
He
a
is dead.
deadbeat
you're
dad.
just
Literally.
you're just stalking your wife while you're not paying child support.
And she's just like, why does that robot man look like my husband?
Yeah.
And he quickly just falls to the side. Nobody sees him.
The seatbag, like, oh.
Seriously.
I did this trick earlier to the guys at the gun store.
And then it
I
cuts in.
just lay down in the front seat. Nobody sees it.
No one knew I was even there.
It works every time.
Gotcha.
67% of the time, it works every time.
He was going to try a line on her. He's going to say, "Dead or alive, you're coming." But
Or me.
but he didn't think it would work.
She was like, one time.
It didn't.
It worked one time.
Turns out it never did, even before he was RoboCop.
She already had divorce papers.
That's right.
He just didn't know that.
Cuts back to the police station, and OCP is there going, "Bro, you've got to stop stalking your wife, okay?" She's suing the OCP. She's suing the police
She ain't down with OCP.
for harassment. She just it took her, a year to be able to come out of her house. Now she's like finally trying to get back together, and you're creeping on her on the street, man.
It was a
Dare
stakeout.
It was, what? And then
Do you think
I love
she
this
lives
line.
on memory lane?
Nice. I love this line. This dude from OCB goes, I mean, what could you offer her? Companionship?
Sure.
Love?
Yeah.
Yep.
A man's love?
I've got interchangeable wieners.
Yeah.
says.
I still got hands.
A huge robo dingus?
Oh. I can offer her a
Built-in
huge
lube.
a huge robo dick, okay? So let's not play. I'll offer it to your
Remember
wife
that
too,
vibrate
bro.
feature I told you about?
And he says,
I still got some lips.
after all this, the poor guy's like, all right, I realize I can offer her nothing. She's like, all right. He seems like
He was
he's
all
in a bad
sad
spot,
about
right?
it too.
Well, of course he's sad. He's never going to see any,
Right.
well, anyway, we belabored the point. Point is he says, all right, bring her in. It's like a Maury Povich moment. Like, and she's here. You know, like I was
I know, I
shocked.
was
Comes in. You are not the father.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
You're not my wife. Goodbye.
Wife comes in. And
Why
this-
would you bring her in?
Well, first of all, I don't understand. She's suing the OCP. She doesn't want to be harassed. She wants to just understand her husband's dead. But then she comes in there and she's like, don't you recognize? I'm like, bitch, make up your mind.
Right.
Right.
What do you want?
Right?
Did she know that he was turned into RoboCop?
You would know if you saw the first movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. I'm sure.
So
I
the
would.
answer is yes.
Yeah.
They never, this is a frustrating thing.
Yeah, they didn't really dive into it.
They never really got into it in the first
No.
movie. And then they have this whole ass scene here in this one. They never come back
It
to the
goes
wife.
nowhere.
For the
And
rest
this
of the
isn't
movie.
the only
Yep.
scene like that in this movie.
They never closed that loop.
Nope.
No.
But they just spent 7 minutes of this movie
right.
setting this up with the street shot and then the shot and the cops, and then it's just gone forever.
Yeah,
So-
him,
No win.
Basically just
him
to,
walking
like,
to the window and crying like a little sad puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically just to show you that they have like dehumanized him entirely.
I guess.
And they're trying to basically reset him.
But everybody watching the movie, whether it was the first one and you're like, oh, maybe they'll finally resolve this in the sequel, wants some kind of resolution with him and his family that's still very much alive, and so is he.
Right.
But they never. Peter Weller leaves the role after this. We never ever close that loop. It's one of the most unsatisfying things about the RoboCop movies
That is very true.
to me. Right? I mean, at least I feel like in the remake with Joel, is it Kinnaman?
Yeah, Joel Kinnaman. That's,
Don't they close that loop in that movie?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
So
Kind of took a step out of that one and put it in this one. Can I mention something too I think is really funny right here? All right, fair enough.
Go ahead.
Well, no, I just thought it was funny that the guy's interrogating him and he's asking him, like, do you think you're human? But then if you think about it, everybody in this movie is calling him Murphy.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
They're
not
saying
called RoboCop.
They're like, no, you're
So
not
obviously,
Murphy.
yeah. Do you think the guy walked in? He's like, "Hey, Murph. RoboCop."
What do you think? You're Alex Murphy?
Yes.
Alex Murphy's dead. All right, Murphy. We'll see you later.
Hey,
Exactly.
Want to get a beer after, Murph?
That's right.
Let's go get a beer.
Glad we figured that all out.
You can have an oil.
Speaking of people that are absolutely bat insane, the mayor of Detroit
Yeah.
Cusack.
goes in to meet with OCP.
God.
Every scene this dude is in, he's at 12.
Yeah.
He's at 30.
Yeah.
He absolutely loses his mind. in this
He's
meeting.
just trying to save Detroit, man.
Are you telling me that we missed one payment and you're going to foreclose on the entire city? Man, f- you, man. Seriously.
But he's like, one payment, it's like $37 million.
All right, but it's still just one payment.
One
million.
payment.
All right?
You decrepit
mean-
old bastard.
To be fair, how many payments before that had Detroit missed? Though?
All of them.
All of them.
Exactly.
That's why later on when they're having a damn telethon, they're like, please give us more money after we've mismanaged
the guy
everything.
Everything.
here's a guy playing violin with his ass. Give us more money.
Playing Born to Be Wild with his asshole.
That
cut
scene
to it.
was so jarring.
Freaking cut to it. I was just going to say, it was out of nowhere. I'm like watching an important scene in the movie, and all of a sudden this dude's playing a fiddle in front of his nuts.
I thought it was a fake commercial again. And then I'm like, oh, this dude's fiddling his fiddle.
And it wasn't, they gave him like 6 different shots.
Yeah.
They took their time
Yes.
showing that guy.
He had
they did.
legs over
Doing
his head.
The Van Damme splits across the chairs.
Yep. He was. I was like, what is happening?
Irving Kershner loved that dude. Loved that dude. He cut whole ass characters out of the movie, kept fiddle balls guy.
He had a wonderful set of balls, sir.
He had to
Key grip.
He had
Test
his
the
balls
balls out.
supporting his entire body at one point.
Powder's balls.
It was the only thing keeping him up. I'm like, how's he balancing? He's
got
only got
2.
one, like, and there's just holding himself up.
It's like a tripod. You got 3. You should be able to hold yourself
It's a
up.
counterweight
It's like a
right in the
stool.
middle.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Bottom line is OCP is trying to take over Detroit, foreclose, have their own city, like a private city. And they're also working on Robocop 2 because they did Robocop 1. They made Robocop originally, and all of their new versions fail terribly. One guy shoots himself.
Yep.
Another one rips his own face off.
This is like my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Like they put a whole ass skeleton in that one.
Yeah, they
And
did.
then, like,
Get
you
that
see
in there.
You see the guy in the next version. He's just like in a sling from being shot in the arm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would have quit.
100%.
Still using the animation by Tim Burton
But then
in Beetlejuice.
Yeah, all right.
this lady's a doctor. She's one of the dumbest characters, and this says a lot that we've ever covered on this show. Is sexy 90s Dr. Fax,
Oh,
whatever
facts,
her name
yeah.
is.
Yeah, facts, yeah.
She steps into the spotlight here. A year before, her only known credit was mud wrestler in UHF.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Okay. She was one of the mud wrestlers at UHF.
Awesome.
Did your mud wrestle good?
Where have I seen her before? Oh, yeah.
Does
She's
she
like
mud wrestle good?
one of the main antagonists 1 year later in Robocop 2. And she's an idiot.
Yeah,
Not the
and she
actor.
couldn't decide what accent she wanted to
Yes.
use either.
Yes. Oh my God.
And
I was
just-
like, what is she talking
All
about?
right, we were going from Irish to Spanish to, oh, that's a little American. Maybe there's some French in there.
She was so excited to get an acting job. She's like, I'm going to do them all.
I can do them all. I'll use them all.
She pulled a Ross and she's like,
Yeah.
they're all going to find out it's fake. So I just have to really slowly just work it out of my dialect.
Exactly.
No one, what's happening to your accent?
This genius says, we just have to find someone that really wants to be a robot. Someone that wants that power, that immortality. Cool. Good luck with
and
that.
who are you? And why are you here?
Yeah, because that's what Alex Murphy wanted.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure Alex Murphy wanted that.
I don't think
Instead of
anybody
being
wanted
blown
it.
up.
Meanwhile, Robocop and Lois go to the place where the Foot Clan hangs out.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly what it is. The same set, I guarantee it.
Where's Vanilla Ice?
That's why there's a bunch
Oh
of
my
kids there.
I'm
God.
saying. They find that kid that shot him earlier talking to one of their own officers. Officer Duffy, who was also in the first one, is a dirty nuke addict.
Yeah.
And he's there spilling secrets. And
thought it was Kool-Aid, man.
I learned it from watching you. No.
You took it, you're 12. I thought it was okay.
No, it's just a kid talking to the Kool-Aid man on the commercial. I learned it from watching you.
I thought it was okay.
And he goes, oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Kool-Aid man goes running out because he's sad and crying. He runs through the door.
Perfect.
Usually a front door is cool.
The kids are, like you said before, isn't this a school day? Robocop goes in there and all the kids start chucking crap.
Oh yeah, they just start chucking nonsense at him.
Boo! Shut up! We hate you.
Boo to authorities.
We're not going to school.
Backhand all of them.
Any decent cop would have walked in there, just sprayed bullets everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. Just kill them all.
I didn't say kill them all. I just said just shoot the ceiling.
Warning shots.
Spray
Bullets. Shoot the
I'm
ceiling.
supposed to know you meant shoot the drop ceiling in this
shoot
place.
the drop ceiling. Watch the ceiling fall on.
So they all can choke on asbestos and die
Even worse.
a long, painful death.
Yes, exactly.
Instead of
The ceiling will fall.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll
the ceiling will
You
fall.
get
They'll be
throat lung
fine.
cancer. You're good.
That's fine. They drink hose water. They're fine.
just when I think you can't get any worse, you find out a more painful way to kill children.
Well, there's class action lawsuits for that. I mean, in 50 years, they'll be like, have asbestos exposure?
Yeah.
Thanks to
Call
Bob.
1-800.
Call 1-800.
Crook lawyer.
They'll just die in their 50s from mesothelioma,
That's it.
and it'll all be
Yeah, they're not poisoning their body at all with Coca-Cola.
Well, they probably been getting that water from Camp Lejeune, too. They're fine.
No, the water from Flint, Michigan, just off the street.
Yeah,
Robocop
exactly.
will still be alive.
They
It'll
drink
be like,
Michigan water. They'll be fine.
Drink
blame
Nuka-Cola.
OCP.
They're already
You'll hit puberty before 10.
Yeah, Dr. Fax is actually only 13 years old.
Good God.
Robocop is beating the piss out of Duffy and grinding his face into arcade machines, while Lois struggles with an 11-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't
with a
get
cable.
this. I don't care if it was a woman and it's a little kid.
Yeah.
That little kid's getting yeeted by a grown-ass woman, especially one that's a cop that's training.
Yeah.
That's
Listen.
should be physically fit.
Jump down the stairs.
I
Back
don't know.
first.
Back first.
Like go just
Kill
do a
another
little
one.
Thank God this child broke my fall.
Bob has murdered
Little
37 children in this
stairs.
episode already.
stair sledding with a kid. Yeah.
Straight up jump right down the stairs. Use that little fucker as a
bitch.
toboggan slide. Right into an arcade game.
Hey, is that a jump down there with Tony Hawk? This in a half pipe with this kid on my
Ride
back.
him all the way down until he crashes into a video game and be like, no lives left.
Oh. No sequel for you.
Here's
Love it.
Here's your quarter.
Here's your quarter. So many good. Now, Steph, as the only actual woman in the room, you could probably beat up an 11-year-old. I'm assuming.
I would hope so, but like I don't know. Sometimes when my 5-year-old jumps on me, I feel like I'm being beaten up. I might struggle a little.
All right, but this was a little one. I felt like this kid, even for
Yeah,
his
he's
age,
pretty
was a little.
scrawny and little. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have just.
And
thrown
it was
him
a
into the
really
wall.
awkward struggle. I felt like the whole thing.
Yeah.
was a little.
I feel like she was pretending almost like,
Yes.
oh yeah, you're doing so good.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Difficult. And then, wha- bam! And of course, she just body slams him.
Look at my little kid backpack.
Yeah.
Duffy finally spills that Kane is at the old sludge plant. So
There's a new one.
Yeah, from the first one.
don't go to the new sludge plant.
Don't go to the old one.
You got to get back on 94 and you want to get off.
Right there, just before the Ambassador Bridge.
That's right. Get out of
there.
North Chicago
Right.
there. I'm thinking that's not more about where I live. Detroit, you could probably.
Detroit, yeah, you're coming down out of Pontiac. You go ahead.
You got to be more specific in Detroit. There's a lot of old sludge factories.
There are right.
Speaking of, how's your mom?
When RoboCop rolls into the sludge factory 100 miles an hour in this car,
Yeah.
just ripping it.
He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't understand how to be quiet.
No.
and
No.
sneak.
He has no subtlety.
But no, he goes sneak mode 3 different times in this movie. He gets out of the car, looks around, gets back in, apparently pushes the car over to the entrance, and it gets vaporized by a landmine or something.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that at all.
But he was actually super sneak mode hiding around the other side.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm behind the
Psych.
shed.
Because doesn't he come up behind them?
Right,
No,
so
he's-
nobody saw him just push the car because he had to
He
put
had
it
to,
in neutral and
unless
push
he
it?
put something on the pedal to make it go.
Yeah.
And he
How did he know it
snuck
was
out of the
gonna
way.
explode?
Well, he could probably see the landmine.
Yeah,
with
maybe
his
he could with his
visor.
RoboVision.
Yeah,
RoboVision.
because he can see through stuff, kind of.
I had fun with that.
Was it
Yeah.
in concrete?
Yeah.
Sure.
Whatever. Move on.
All right, here's
Another car blown up.
It's a movie.
Yeah, duh. I thought this was real.
It's a movie.
There's another
You mean there's not
ridiculous,
robot cops?
ridiculous. I can't even figure out how to come at this one because it's so out of left field. It makes no damn sense. He walks into this sludge factory, and I'm like, is that goddamn Elvis Presley in a box?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that who that's supposed to be?
Oh,
yeah.
It's supposed to be
Yes.
Press Elvis, yeah.
They raided Elvis Presley's grave,
Put him in a sludge factory.
brought him to the sludge factory in Detroit, and we just never find out what the hell that
No.
was supposed to be in the rest of the movie.
Yeah, it's just a random prop.
There's this
Yeah.
movie. There's a moment where RoboCop's like, I think that's
Well, that
Elvis
was-
Presley,
That was mutton
and
chops.
we never go back to it.
No.
Yeah.
That's mutton chops his reward for doing a job. It was to get
What
Elvis.
was that? There was nothing
exhumed.
else in that factory
No.
but that thing.
Yeah.
And they just dragged it there? Like, was it them?
Yeah.
Was it always there?
We're going to set up our Elvis Presley display right here by these blown out windows
Wait,
in
we
this
see
sludge factory.
Graceland's about to be nuked, so we got to get Elvis out of there, take him to the old sludge factory in Detroit.
Dang.
The amount of times during this movie that I said, "What am I watching right now?" is many.
I didn't remember that at all.
Well, and there's just like no need for it.
No. None.
Right.
None. Just get them in there.
Well, they're sprucing
and
up the
start
old
shooting
sludge
some people.
factory.
Well, that's how I felt about the like commercials or whatever
Yeah.
in this movie. And, like,
Yeah.
it was like weird because
We
it was like
need,
satire.
Outside the first one.
Like you're right, Ryan.
Yeah.
Like, we need to spruce up. This sludge
Yeah.
factory
We
is
got-
pretty
it's-
dingy.
Yeah, we've let it go over the years.
Could we put some rugs down? He's like, I know what we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll go rob Elvis's
Yes,
corpse,
perfect.
and we'll start with that, and then accessorize.
Maybe he'll have a rug too we can pull.
we'll do that.
Maybe
Sure.
that's the secret ingredient in Nuke.
That's what it is.
Elvis
Elvis's
Presley.
hair, just it's a secret ingredient.
Yeah.
He still had his hair. That was a funny thing about it.
Every time somebody
it's just
shoots
a
up
skeleton and he had hair.
Every time they shoot up Nuke, they're like, "Oh, thank you very much."
That's the sound it makes when they open it up. That's
right.
That's the new batch.
Elvis is the, Elvis is the original Kool-Aid
Get
man.
off my blue suede shoes.
Oh yeah.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
We got
Loving you because you're beautiful.
We needed a little bit more. I was like, it can't end there.
He hits Kane with the "dead or alive," and the kid shoots his hand off. Angie, the drug addict girlfriend of Kane, hits him with the electro harpoon in the
Yes.
chest.
Yep.
It's like a sweet
Where
claw.
Yeah.
do they get these things?
They make them.
They're in the sludge factory.
the
That's
sludge
what the
factory.
sludge factory.
That's what you need to
produces.
use. That's your sludge tools.
Otherwise, they'd be in a closed down 7-Eleven or something.
You
Yeah.
would think it's
Like a Kohl's.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. You would think it's sludge factory. They're just dumping everywhere, but actually they're making weapons there.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then
Got it.
RoboCop's natural enemy.
That was so obvious.
Gravity,
I don't know.
No,
how I
a
just
magnet.
Get that.
bro. This is some brave little toaster shit, right? When they picked him up with the
Oh
giant
my
magnet.
God, yes.
Remember that movie?
Yes.
Scared the hell out of me.
I can't find that movie anywhere.
I would love that flick, dude. And as soon as I saw him getting picked up and moved with that, I was like, oh, brave little toaster.
Come on over to my house. I got it.
How is he getting picked up by a magnet if he's like some plastic metal alloy?
Well,
It's not shouldn't be magnetic.
here's the thing. His suit is clearly plastic, but they're trying to always say that it's metal.
Right.
The movie doesn't want you to think it's plastic, but it's
plastic.
Well, yeah, because even when they put the chains over his legs, it goes "Durr," like you do it over plastic.
Yeah.
And they don't even
Makes like a hollow sound.
They don't even
Yeah.
put in the metal sound effect. I was like, guys, you left
on.
the plastic sound in the movie.
Right.
Well, and even
not-
after
it's not plastic.
after
It's not
the
plastic,
scene,
James.
there's a moment where the OCP guy like smacks his hand and it goes thunk thunk thunk, and I'm like, that doesn't. If that was metal, you wouldn't be slapping your hand with it.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Right? Who did the Foley on this movie?
Canadians.
Let's just throw them in the mix too. Why not?
Why not?
We've already pissed off everyone in Michigan. They're basically Canada.
They're basically
Pretty much.
Yeah, they're basically
Okay.
Canada.
Why do you guys hate Canadians?
Canada. When are you going to come take Michigan back? Okay.
Actually, you know what? Start with Minnesota
don't need
first.
Give Wisconsin.
Give Wisconsin the UP back. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give us the UP back.
give us Chicago back.
Take care of. Well, geez, Wisconsin's taking over the whole country.
Yeah.
Well, Chicago used to be in Wisconsin.
The one state solution. Everywhere is Wisconsin.
Just don't mess with Texas.
That's right.
Everyone's going to be so much more drunk now.
Seriously. You're going to have a lot of fun being in Wisconsin.
You are.
Yeah.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
Nationwide
We got
Wisconsin.
cheese and beer.
You know what? Wisconsin take over Canada too. Why not?
How about we go to a place where the cheese flows like wine,
That's right.
where mostly chubby women flock like the salmon of Capistrano.
Dude, you ever just want to do like a rolling derby down a hill in Wisconsin?
We got some biggins up here.
We do. We do.
We got
Watch
some
the
biggins.
flubber.
Hey, we've got.
That's you're describing a Wisconsin 10 right there.
Dude, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what I'm saying. Hey,
She's like 10 of other women from other places.
That's what I'm saying.
Rivers of Miller Lite. You just drink it like Augustus
right.
Gloop and Willy
never-
Wonka,
It
man.
looks like piss, but we promise it's beer. Oh my God. I'm from Illinois. I just want to clarify this.
well,
Yeah,
you're
so
going to
am
be
I.
from Wisconsin soon enough.
Yeah, if it takes over the whole world.
Taking it over.
I'm a transplant. They wheel them over there and they try hammers, jackhammers, blowtorches, crowbars. They're trying
Saws,
to
yeah, they got it all.
they're like trying to rip him into pieces, but actually do kind of a crappy job.
Yeah.
And they end up like not even being able to take him fully apart. They have to just dump the pieces that but he's still kind of
This all we
alive.
could get.
Yeah, he's like, "Argh."
Like they cut some legs off and an arm or two or both his arms and
He's like a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
Yes,
Yeah. They dump him at the police station. They pull away. They're like, "It was the best we could do."
Mark
Take the car
Ralston.
ride over there.
Mark Ralston is one of the cops
Yes, he
from Aliens.
he walked over and he's like, "Guys, we got a G14 situation right here."
It's just G14 classified.
Yeah, two people from Rush Hour in this movie. The
Yeah.
lab tech was the Chinese consulate,
Yes.
yeah.
and we had the G14 FBI agent.
Yeah, Mark Ralston. Yeah.
In this movie, I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?"
It's great. A lot of cameos of who's who.
Yes, 100%.
I'd hate to be in the car ride over there with just the animatronic RoboCop.
You got to ride in the back with him going,
Hey, don't touch me! Don't touch me!
"Bro, this thing's
No
creepy."
teeth. No teeth. I said no teeth.
Can we put him in the trunk?
Hey,
His
bro,
eyes are rolling in the back of his head.
I'll give
No,
you
we
all
can't
the-
put him in a trunk. We got to throw him right out the door.
They've got RoboCop hanging from some wires, and the OCP is being dicks about fixing him. Right?
We can't get that sort of money in a
Right.
24 hours.
like 12
millions
He's
of
like-
dollars of parts.
He's like, "Come on!" He doesn't even feel pain, man. Like he's like, and this nurse, the Robo nurse, whatever she's assigned to him, is just like, "Are you kidding? I know every inch of his body."
I know every inch. of him.
Every
I know
inch.
everything about him.
Let me
Look
show
at
you.
him. He's suffering.
Every inch.
Every inch.
Every inch.
She hits a button, all of a sudden you hear, bow, bow, bow,
I know every inch of him, and I can see that not all the inches are here. Where's the rest
Yeah,
of it?
there's at least two missing.
They kept the suitcase.
And one button turns on the classic saxophone music.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude.
Robo, I love you.
These people don't understand, but I know that your pain, your nerves are firing like fireworks right now.
I just want to change your oil.
I know what your pain face looks like, and I know what your pleasure face does too.
I just want to taste that sweet, sweet oil.
Nobody loves you like I do, baby.
I got your lube, dear.
Every
in your
inch.
electronics. Oh, yeah.
Let's reset
How about
that
I-
hard drive.
How about you and I go down to Radio Shack?
Oh, no. Is this a floppy disk?
I'll flick your transistors like you like.
Robo nipples are erect.
This is a bust.
Show me your boss. I mean, this is a bust.
You jack your tranny fluid all over my face.
Oh my god. Again, you have the chance to end it, James. You have the power. I've got the power.
Oh. I actually know how long that saxophone goes. I don't think I've ever let it run all the way.
It just
All the
goes for
way.
like 3 hours.
Yeah, I think it might. I think it might.
And repeat.
They won't fix him. Then there's this insane scene where they kidnap Officer Duffy to perform unnecessary surgery on him. Okay, and just murder him in front of this child. Well, he's barely a child. He's like, at the same time, I want to say like, oh, I kill him in front of this child, but this is the same child that's like, do your job, bitch, or you don't get any more drugs, right?
Right.
So
Right, and also has like
Tried to shot
of
and
a
kill people.
machine gun a few
Yes.
times in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying to choke out a lady. I mean, yeah.
Right.
I like how they cut him open with the sheet still on him.
And, like, and his whole like uniform, wasn't it? Wasn't he
Yes.
still
Yeah.
like in a shirt?
He was still in his shirt.
Everything, yeah.
Breakfast burritos all over that.
Little
I don't,
scalpel.
I don't think this guy's a doctor.
What gave that away?
I don't know.
I don't see his diploma on the wall.
Yeah. It's a legal necessity that you display your licensing on the wall, sir. What kind of a surgeon are you?
Yeah, really.
But they
the
don't
wrong
display
wall.
their grade on the wall. What
No.
grade did you get at school?
Grade Z.
Grade.
That's not important. Dr. Fax says, I know we should make a criminal the next RoboCop 2.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I'm a genius, right? Johnson goes in to tell the old man who's in his like Zen garden jacuzzi throne somewhere on the 95th floor of this office building.
Again,
Okay.
Biff. He's
Yeah.
Biff.
That was a total rip-off of Back to the Future Part 2.
Bro, yeah, so yes.
Yeah.
But do you know who Dan O'Harely is? Like the guy that plays the head
old
of
man.
OCP, the old man?
Yeah.
That's Grigg from Last Starfighter.
That's awesome.
That's this like penis buddy that helps out Alex all throughout.
His penis buddy?
Yeah.
The guy that he's an alien, but he looks like a dick.
His head looks like a dick.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I didn't. This was only 5 years after Last Starfighter, and I didn't realize he was that old.
Right.
When he was under all that makeup playing Grigg, I'm like, this is. I just was a mind
You
blowing.
look so much younger as a penis.
He does. He should have been like, leave that makeup on me all the time.
I thought the
Going out tonight, Sally.
Call me Richard.
That's right.
I'm a real dickhead.
Johnson goes in to talk to the old man
Johnson.
to warn him that Fax is going to make a criminal RoboCop 2, and he's like trying to tell on her, and he's like, Fax knows. The old man's like, Fax knows what she's doing, and I'm like, oh, I think I know what's going on here. And sure enough, this bitch walks in a robe with tea and cookies. Okay, and I was like, oh no way,
With
this is
tea
happening.
and cookies.
Seriously,
So charming.
it's like really, dude. Old man's gonna be like, she knows what she's doing.
I bet she does.
Yeah.
Let's just unleash a criminal as RoboCop 2 just because you're hitting it in the jacuzzi on the reg. Back at the police station, they wheel RoboCop out on a wagon like they're taking him to a flea market.
They're taking him down to 7 Mile Fair to see what they can get for him.
And he's like hanging off a hanger.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, might as well been in like a
You don't
radio
want him to
flyer,
You don't want him
that's-
to wrinkle.
No,
Got the
obviously.
price
You don't want
tag
him to
on him.
wrinkle.
Right.
$100 or best offer.
He ruined my last
as is.
dryer.
And of course,
He is my last dryer.
and of course, the nurse is like, no, what are you doing with him? Like, she's obsessed with him, right?
Every inch.
What is she doing in that room when he's robo-sleeping? You know what I'm saying? That's what
I don't think he's robo sleeping.
No. Oh, you think he's a complicit.
He's robo creeping.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Maybe
He gets charged a different way.
we need this Dr. Fax goes, we need to give him some new directives. So he lines up a panel to say, well, how should we reprogram RoboCop? And the first lady's like, why is he so violent all the time? Can't he just talk stuff out instead?
Oh my god.
Sounds familiar.
We need a better role model for the kids.
Couldn't he talk more about environmental issues?
Why doesn't he go volunteer more?
You guys can't even take care of your own environment. The sludge factory.
Can we find out where
An
RoboCop?
old one, which
That's the strip
means there's
club
a new
on Main.
one
What are you
somewhere.
talking about?
Exactly.
Can we see where Robotop? Robotop.
It's a
activate. They reprogram him to suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
He's super nice now.
Yeah.
And again, though, another 5 to 7 minutes of this movie that is a waste.
Yes.
Because it, in essence, goes nowhere.
It's solved after 5 minutes.
right.
Yeah. They're like, what happened to you? Oh, well, electrocute yourself.
But then we get one of the best scenes, a couple of the best scenes in the movie because of
Right.
it. So that's why I'm not mad at it. Cut to a Little League team in the middle of robbing an electronics store.
Bad News Bears in here robbing an old guy's electronics store.
Some of them are cleaning out the place. Some of them are just beating the owner.
Yeah. That girl was just hitting him with the
And the
bat.
cops get there and they're like, where'd they go?
Can't they?
They
can't
managed
just-
to get the metal sound on the girl's bat beating his ass.
Right, with a wooden bat, but
Right.
it sounded metal. And
He had a metal leg.
They can't get
He was
this
a
right.
nom.
why can't they just go to Dairy Queen after the game like every other
Like
Little
a
League
regular team. Yeah. Go rob the Dairy Queen.
team? Right?
Yeah.
All right, kids, we're stopping at the electronics store.
Tell you what, if we
Grab your
win,
bats.
if we win, we're going to Dairy Queen. If we lose, you're helping me rob the store.
So they're the losers.
I got a lot of-
So
I
that's
got a
what
lot of
happens
money.
when you win. You go to Dairy Queen, but when you lose, you go rob an electronics store.
That was right after the game. Some of them still had dirt on their
Yeah,
pants.
they're still in
That
uniform.
dad was
The
mad.
coach
You know
had
what?
a lot of money riding on that game.
And because you didn't hit the cutoff man every time you were out there, you're holding him down while we beat him.
You don't get to have any fun.
Right. And there's no crying. And then
No crying in
RoboCop
baseball.
shows up with Lois, and the coach is out there loading the VHS players into the van, and RoboCop isn't doing anything. Lois is shooting at him. There was one of my favorite movie mistakes ever is in this moment because he's wearing a ball cap, baseball cap, the coach, and at one point he accidentally hits it up as he's trying to dive behind the car, and it moves up, and you can see his gunshot wound that's there before
Already
she
underneath
shoots
the
him.
hat,
Because the gag is you have it on there already, you wear the hat, and then when you flip your head back, it looks like you've been shot, and then the gunshot wound is already there. Right? And it works really well if you don't show it before it gets shot. Okay?
Fair. I didn't
Fair.
notice that. But
Perfect.
I don't notice many things.
Well, go
Better than
check-
someone smearing a milk dud on a shoulder and saying this is a gunshot wound.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
even
You
better.
know exactly what I'm talking about.
Love it. Is that an old
Psycho hiker
one
joke.
epic shot production move?
Yes. A psycho hiker joke. I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's this gunshot wound. F***ing kill me now.
It's a milk dud.
It's a milk.
I got it from
missing
his
the
sludge
center.
factory.
It's from the
Could I at
sludge
least get a
factory.
red gumdrop? Oh, if I use candy.
They get the kids, she's like, where are they? Like, they're still here. It's all the kids. They line them up. RoboCop comes in and starts lecturing them about eating their vegetables or whatever bullcrap he says. And this one kid goes, he's f***ed up.
How Detroit of you.
They start booing him.
And then they just run and they don't stop any of the kids. Like, all right, get out of here, you rascals. Don't rob any more electronic stores.
Murphy, you're talking to a corpse.
Oh, that's right.
You have the
the
right
Miranda
to remain silent. Of course, he's dead.
Then he stops the police car. They drive away. He stops the police car. There's these kids having fun at this fire hydrant.
That is not how you turn off a fire hydrant.
And it's not.
No.
You don't just turn the dial.
hand?
You just
No.
go, wink,
Yo,
wink,
bend
wink,
it.
And there's not a cap on top. That's not how it works.
Well, damn, dude, I didn't know.
Kind of need a special wrench to turn that.
He goes over, he turns off the freaking water and he starts to tell them about conserving water and waste. And this fat kid says, go f a refrigerator, pecker neck.
It's the greatest line in the entire film,
In the entire movie.
entire series.
They all run away.
Go F a fridge.
They're happy to see, when he shows up, like, Robocop, and they'll run up. And then a second later, they're saying, get F. Then there's a dude, the only time he fires while he's in nice mode is he shoots at this guy smoking a cigarette.
He shoots his outline.
Yeah. Thank you for not smoking. And that's it.
Wasn't that actually used as a campaign?
They did in the theaters that year. They used it before movies. They would play that, like, thanks for not smoking in the movie theaters or whatever.
That guy filled his sludge factory.
Oh my God.
He was backed up.
Not anymore.
They take him back. They hook him back up in Robo Nurse's lair and start to go through his directives and find all the stupid crap that's been programmed into him.
All
And
my nudes are gone.
where's all those
My
pictures I beamed into his
My
head?
Called me a
Robocop
fat
doesn't work
fridge.
anymore.
God, where's with me in the
They
Let
made
me
me
see what it
gay.
is.
The donkey show's not on here.
And none of it's in here.
Oh, this isn't my picture of my Arby's sandwich. Damn it.
Murphy stands up. He's had enough. He's pissed that those pictures are deleted too. And goes outside and fries himself on the electrical system outside the building.
I mean, you ever wake up with some woman, you're like, you just wake up and go outside and just jump on a circuit board.
The cops that are striking all run
Yes.
over. And they try to pick him up and try to help him. He's like, I'm fine. What's bugging you, RoboCop? Kane's bugging me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go solve this.
Yeah, he's
That
right.
whole,
It's just,
that whole plot twist is fixed.
just
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
back
Gone.
to going
Well,
after
they even
Kane.
said, like, in the lab, they were like, if he does that, he'll
Right.
probably not survive it.
Right.
And then he just falls over, gets up. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, and guess the strike's over now because all the cops are like, yeah, we're going too.
Yeah.
It's like Superman 3 fighting himself in the junkyard.
Yeah. The cops are ripping through the city, and I love that hot dog vendor. It's the police.
Yeah, I love that, dude.
They gonna kick somebody's ass.
Kick somebody's ass.
Somebody gonna get their ass kicked.
That's right. They get to the sludge factory. They shoot the out of this place. Okay.
It's actually a pretty good action sequence.
Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Kane was like giving the tour of the lab in the trailer before. He's like, and we can have any kind of color Kool-Aid you'd like to have for any different group.
How's
Want
that
it
blue
blue?
Kool-Aid?
Yeah, we try the blue one.
You want it purple? Just mix the blue and red.
Kane blows up his lab trailer, okay, and the kid and Angie take off in one of the armored trucks. Kane takes the other armored truck and thinks he runs over Robocop, but he just grabs onto the front of this freaking truck and goes for a ride.
Yeah.
That's a cool sequence.
It's great. And he's riding all through town trying to rub him up against different things, knock him off. They drive through a bar and grill. Through the bar.
In the bar.
This bartender barely gets out of
He
the way.
took like 10 business days to react to that busting in through the wall.
Sorry, my reaction will be here in 7 to 10 days.
Yeah,
He's like, I really
me
got
a
to
minute.
finish cleaning this glass.
it's very important.
Out of my
Yeah.
eye.
I'm going to get all my $150 worth.
That stunt guy almost got ran over.
Yeah.
He was close.
It was real close. And even at the end, I think he might have still been like getting grazed by the truck as it went by. It was gnarly,
You
dude.
only get paid if you live.
Right. And this like cool, intense scene. I thought it was a good action sequence, like you said. The raid of the sludge factory, the driving sequence here. But then out of nowhere, it takes you right out of it. You get the old cartoon bong into a telephone
Yeah.
pole
Yeah.
with the sound
I was
effect
like,
and
come
everything.
on.
And that's where like the satire like comes in.
Right.
And I just remember thinking that throughout this movie, and I'm like, what kind of like humor is this movie supposed to be? Ryan goes, it's satire. I was like, of what?
The first one was. No, the
Yeah.
first one was a great satire.
Yeah.
It's like a satire on America itself. The first movie was like a satire on
Violence and consumerism.
violence and consumerism.
That makes more sense. I should have just watched.
That's
the
why the
first one.
commercials are
Okay,
just obnoxious.
Never mind. Moving on.
That's all right.
No, you're good.
It's my.
Tell Ryan next time watching the first movie.
Yeah. Tell
Then
Ryan.
they just like
It's
overdid
Ryan's
it in
fault.
this
It is
one.
Ryan's
Ryan's
fault.
fault.
Yeah, you know, it is Ryan's
You,
Why
Ryan.
did everybody stop when I started yelling?
Teeny tiny hand.
Right.
Damn it, it's Ryan's
Tell
fault.
Ryan next time to give you the right advice.
You know, Ryan kind of
Farrell.
looks like the bad guy from this movie.
You know what?
You know what? No, he
He looks like Kane.
That's right.
Now Steph is never going to get
Can't
that
believe
image out
he
of
did
his
that.
head.
You and your comb over,
That's right.
Farrell.
You know what? Divorce him, okay?
You know what?
Just leave him.
Oh, don't do
Number
that.
one on my list.
Don't do that.
All right, don't.
Boy, look at this pizza.
If
I'm
you-
on my way home, but
or just don't do it because I told you to. I don't want
Look
that on
at
my
the time.
conscience. Okay.
Not going to be married here anymore. That's
All right.
Mueller and I have nothing to do with
While
this.
he's on the ground after getting, I literally the sound effect I expected there like cartoon birds floating around his head.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the only thing that was missing because
Right.
there's some Looney Tune.
And bikers come by and start and taking turns jumping off his nuts.
Got a sweet ramp.
then
check
the-
this out.
He's got the dick ramp in there. He just put that in from his suitcase.
I'm gonna pull some sweet jumps off his nuts. Watch this.
Hey, you ever take that motorcycle off any sweet jumps? Yeah, look
Right.
at this down here.
Look at this.
Off a robo dick down
And then
here.
when he hit it, it was like boing.
And he's the third biker's the only one that tried to
he
avoid
tries
him.
to go around him, and then he just rips the dude off his bike. I'm like,
Grabs it.
damn.
He didn't have a crotch
He
rocket.
tried to avoid you.
Crotch rocket.
The other two,
And he sits like an action figure sits when you put him on a motorcycle.
Yeah. When he's driving away, but when he's coming back, he's all good.
that is the action figure stance on a motorcycle.
Trying to jam your action figure on the motorcycle. He doesn't have opposable body parts.
Like the motorcycle was for, like it was the A-Team motorcycle, but you're trying to put your Rambo guy on it, right?
Right.
It just
And he only-
wasn't made for it.
No, he wasn't made for it. So he's like standing up.
That's so accurate. It's not even funny. And he plays chicken with this armored truck, and then full sends through the
He
windshield.
just Ja rules himself.
But like, as the person in the truck, wouldn't you expect that? He's basically a bullet.
right.
Yeah.
His head is like a bullet.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't even care.
A pickle-flavored
if he's
bullet.
just on a pickle flavored bullet.
That's right.
My favorite.
We determined during RoboCop 1 that it's if you lick RoboCop, it tastes like pickles.
Tastes like
pickles and
pickles.
metal.
All
right?
right.
I think that was what we
Yeah,
said.
no, it is.
Pickles and metal.
Good callback. This time it's
News
blueberry,
to,
though. 'cause
news
it's
to
cool
me.
blue
I
suit.
wasn't there.
That's right. Cuts to a commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Yeah.
Any more than 10 minutes in the California sun, right? It's just ever since we lost the ozone layer. They thought in the 90s that was going to be a real big
Yeah, they
problem.
did.
Turns out, still have the ozone layer.
still have it.
2025.
Hole's
Ozone layer.
closing.
Ozone layer still going strong.
Yep.
Yeah, but now it deflects forest fires.
There you go.
Don't use the sunblock 5000 any more than once or twice because it will give you
It
cancer.
says will give you cancer.
Yeah. Guaranteed.
I should have looked up the actress's name, but she was the one that played Arnold's wife in the Fubar series.
No.
Okay.
Really?
That's her from the Sunblock 5000. And
okay.
she was in the original Austin Powers. That's Halata Vagina.
Oh, wow.
Same lady
Awesome.
from the Sunblock
Vagina.
5000 in the hot tub where she farts in the hot tub. And how dare you break wind before me, right?
Didn't know it was your turn,
Sorry,
baby.
baby. Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, that was her. I was so happy to see her. I was like, oh, damn, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I feel bad that I didn't put her name down. But then we also get the OCP Communications commercial where the guy's at his desk. It took 2 days to download the information. I lost the account. Bang!
Straight suicide.
Once again, I
Brought
was
to you
like,
by AT&T.
what am I watching?
Brought to you
What
by
am I
AT&T.
watching?
Here's Mint Mobile's new commercial.
Did it take
They're
you
gonna
2
love
days?
those
I lost the account.
Switch to Mint Mobile. You won't kill yourself.
Dr. Fax, because she's the dumbest person of all time, thinks Kane is perfect for RoboCop 2.
Why?
Okay? For no reason.
He's just a
none.
chill drug addict, man. He's,
First, she said it was because we got to find somebody that wants to be a robot. They laid that track down, and that ended up having nothing to do with the decision whatsoever.
Right.
Then it was, hey, we should have a criminal do it. And then it's, how about a murdering
Drug lord.
drug lord?
Yeah.
We'll have him be RoboCop 2.
And what's
She's
funny,
an idiot.
he wanted no part of it either.
No.
Kane wanted no part
he's like,
of
I'm
it.
fine.
Somebody, whoever wrote this, and I don't want to leave this at Frank Miller's feet because they chopped up his script. It's one of the worst scripts ever. And half of it doesn't pay off, and the other half is stupid and makes no sense.
Well, you should play RoboCop Rogue City because it's RoboCop 2.
Okay, good. I will.
Way better.
Perfect. They get Kane from the accident, where he got windshielded by RoboCop, and he's on life support or whatever, and they shut off his life support, and they
Turn him
take
into a fish tank from Rainforest Cafe.
Pretty much.
they take
Like,
this
why is he
dude's
awake on the ventilator?
also that right. He's
Aren't
supposed
people
to be-
usually not conscious
not
on the
usually.
ventilator?
Yeah, usually.
It's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah, like I can breathe. I'm awake.
But not only that, they ripped this dude's brain and spine out like they were taking a popsicle out of the wrapper.
And his eyes.
Like it was nothing. It literally, they take the top of his brain off, and then there's 3 seconds of,
Yep.
oh, we got it. Cut to his spine. You know how freaking hard it'd be to rip somebody's spine out of their body
Through their skull.
through their skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero does it all the time.
Schwarzenegger can do it.
That's what, see, they panned away, but what we had seen, it would have been Sub-Zero in a frock and a mask with rubber gloves on. And they just had him do it.
Yeah, he wouldn't have needed it. He just said, "Get over here."
Sub-Zero
Finish
walked out,
him.
and that's exactly what happened.
A guy over the PA system just went, toasty.
The surgeon took the top of the skull off, camera panned away, and he turned to Sub-Zero and said, Finish him,
you
please.
Yeah.
Finish it, please. Yeah. And
Flawless
it
victory.
And then it was immediately in ice, so he was able to just transfer it,
Right.
put it inside
Perfect.
the fish tank.
Yeah.
If you could just hold on to this until we're ready.
And this is the scene. This is the scene where we're watching his fish tank eyeballs look out into the world, where it suddenly cuts to the guy playing a fiddle with his balls.
Yeah.
This is when it happens. At the most weirdest time.
After the doctor says, "I'm hungry."
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about you
Time
guys.
for
but I'm
lunch.
hungry.
All right, the drug kid who did get away in another truck, him and Angie call the mayor and say, we'll pay the $37 million. Mayor shows up to the seedy factory to meet an 11-year-old.
The new old sludge factory.
Yeah, it's like a different seedy factory. There's lots of them.
Yeah.
Bro has a truck full of money, okay, and is just telling the mayor, I just want you to leave our drug trade alone. We'll give you all this money. We'll pay for the whole thing. But apparently, Fax and RoboCop 2 also know where this meeting is happening, even though they wouldn't have
secret.
known this meeting was
Right.
happening.
Right.
Because
Yep.
they just drop RoboCop 2 off outside, and he
Yeah,
opens
they
up
just
the
roll
garage
up in
door.
a truck.
right?
And yeah.
Like,
he
what are you
just-
guys doing in here?
he
And the
just
super
murks
battle
everyone.
droid rolls in.
Yes.
Well, you find out later that the mayor's helper is behind the whole thing, and he's ratting them out to.
Oh, the guy that was the
The
warden
OCP.
in Tango and Cash?
Yeah,
Yes.
that guy.
Yes. Who's Kurt Russell's dad?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Apparently, all right, you're right. He shoots up everyone in this building. This scene, this might be in a movie full of creepy scenes, the creepiest scene was when RoboCop 2 finds Angie while he's going murdering everybody, and he rolls up on Angie and he recognizes her, and he whips out his face,
Hand.
his face. His face comes out in that little screen, right?
Yeah.
And he's like,
She's like, "Oh,
she's
Kane,
like, oh, hi.
then he holds out his
Little
robo
claw.
hand.
His robo
Yeah, because he
pincher.
looks so recognizable on that screen.
Yeah.
And I don't know how else to say this other than to say she fingers this dude's robo claw.
Yeah.
And is like running the crevice of it with
She's like,
her
"Ooh,
finger.
I can get used to this.
Right. It might take some getting used to, but I could do it, baby. We'll be just like old times or whatever the
And
hell.
then he remembers that he doesn't have a penis and he loses his mind.
just ragdolls her.
Yeah.
Grabs her by the head and just snaps her neck. It was crazy. Mayor escapes down a
Rip.
pipe into the river.
Rest in peace, Angie.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Rest in pieces.
RoboCop rolls in after all this and finds the kid shot up inside the truck and has like this heart-to-heart conversation with him. And I'm like, am I supposed to care that this kid is
No.
dying?
No.
Is he
Shut the
supposed to
door.
care?
Point.
Shut the
Like,
door. Push it
why
off
would
the.
RoboCop care?
Right. Thank you. This movie does not deserve for me to give a crap. They didn't do anything to redeem this kid.
No.
It's
They
just
didn't-
the fact that he's a kid.
But I don't care because this
You're
kid
supposed to
has
feel
been
bad 'cause he's a
smacking
kid.
prostitutes
I did.
around and shooting cops and
I did.
cursing.
He's been an asshole the whole
I didn't care when
movie.
they dropped. I didn't care when they dropped Macaulay Culkin off a cliff.
No.
That
Why
kid was
would
a
I- Right.
I did not either.
Right. No one did. You're like,
He was not the good son.
So at this point, when it's clear the script is trying to say I'm supposed to care, I was like, get the frick out of town.
he's like,
Yeah.
don't leave me. And I'm like, bye. I got other shit to
They
do.
tried to make him likable in that moment. Like,
why?
don't leave me.
He was just about to pay off
cold.
the city officials to run
Yeah, he's already
Right.
like,
a drug trade.
Yeah, he's
I'm
going to get
dying.
everybody on
This
nuke.
sucks.
Yeah.
He's got Angie under his. There was that scene where they had in the car where he's like, if you don't do what I say, you're not getting any more nuke, bitch.
Right.
Right? And it's just like,
He's like,
Now
you know
just
you
drive.
need this.
yeah.
Because I can't. You drive.
Yeah, exactly. I only have my permit.
I was, I'm dying. And I'm just like,
Oh, good for you. Pretty much.
literally how I felt
Yeah.
in that moment.
It was like,
Could
just
not give
move
a
on.
crap.
Just die already and let's move on.
I'm like, oh, that truck shot up
Seriously.
quite a bit.
OCP has this press
Bummer.
conference to introduce the new Detroit. OCP is going to be like, here's our new city coming up, and they're going to build. And I'm telling, we talked about this in Earnest, and then a movie after that too. These freaking model makers that people find are making a killing
Yep.
building models. Have a drawing or something. Somebody built a whole ass model version of the city.
Yep.
Raises up from underneath the ground.
No, this isn't to scale.
Right. Then they
How are
unveil.
we going to fit so
You
many
don't
tiny
say.
people in there?
We got to switch it to Wombo.
We're going to shrink you all down.
What is this? A city for robots?
It is. As it opens up, here comes RoboCop 2.
They unveil
Where's the
RoboCop 2.
neighborhoods?
They unveil RoboCop 2, and the mayor is he's always tweaking. He's always tweaking.
I'm pretty sure he does nuke.
Okay. He hops up there and starts
Okay.
screaming in the middle of this dude's presentation.
He probably doesn't because that nuke seems to chill everybody out.
Okay.
Yeah, he just does regular old
He's
coke.
like,
Yeah.
"Down behind it. That's bullshit, man." And he's going crazy. Okay. Just going absolutely nuts. And the media's there. The press is there.
And they're like, sit down.
The old man is trying to be like,
Take your
RoboCop
seat.
2 is going to be great. He's going to be way better than RoboCop 1. Look at this. He pulls out a big canister of nuke. Okay, and all of a sudden, RoboCop 2 turns into Tyrone Biggums, right? He's just like, starts to scratch himself. And go,
You don't got any more of that nuke?
you got $5 on you?
give me some gas, please.
Y'all want to get high?
And the doctor's like, oh, this is probably my fault for.
Yes, and then they play it off, and she's like, "Oh man, I think
told
I
him he
made
could
a
have some
mistake."
Give me
nuke.
that nuke. Ooh.
All we had to do was this one thing, and you could have the nuke.
Like you're surprised this happened, right? You
She's the worst doctor in the
wove
world.
it, yeah, you waved it
Ever.
around in
I
his
don't
face.
think she's a real doctor.
I don't think she is either.
Now with a last name like Fax.
She's a dentist.
RoboCop shows up.
She's
The
a
real
paper pusher.
RoboCop shows up. Kane, do you want to step outside?
That was cool.
Right?
I thought that was pretty
He's
cool.
got that big ass gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Just starts lasering him with this thing. Kane did not step outside. He shot 50 people in this room. They're all
Rightfully deserved 50 people.
trying to.
I love that he gives it a beat too. He like walks in with it. You see him walk in with it.
Yeah.
But then like the OCP head guy still gets to finish his speech.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you just see,
And how crazy is the OCP guy? There's people getting murdered left and right.
The
They're
old
shooting
man's
at each
just
other.
there like,
And he goes, behave yourself.
He's like, this might look bad for the OCP.
Yeah.
And he's like murdered everybody.
say, old man goes, hey, we got to get HR out
Yeah.
here. We just
Apparently
killed
it
like
worked
50
because they all
employees.
left.
Man, this is going to be a lot of paperwork.
he's like, you guys take it outside in the elevator shaft.
Well, even at the
Get
end of the
outta
movie,
here.
he steps over a corpse to get to his limo.
right.
He's like, I'm going to need it.
that. I was like,
But
"Did he
isn't
just
here
step
too
over
like
her?"
is the one time like RoboCop has any sort of athletic move where he actually does an athletic dive out of the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you've been moving like a robot, like step by step the whole movie. Now all of a sudden you can do athletic moves and
Yeah,
like
he's
do a
got
roll and
got it.
dive out of the way.
That's how
He's
he
got
was
his cartwheel suit on.
That's it. Turns out it's,
It's,
lightweight
it's loose in the
plastic.
hips.
It's loose in the hips.
It's like Batman
it's a
being able to turn his
download.
head.
Yeah.
RoboDoc just gave him a little ride and loosened him up before he went out, or what?
That's all it is.
You know what I mean? He put on, he slipped on a
yes.
pair of Adidas and he was gone.
That's right.
Make
It's like,
a guy jump faster.
I'm a 26 wide.
it's like when we just did Spawn, and there were shots where you could see his sneakers under his boots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Running around.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just had sneakers on. The suction cup sound, they put it in post. He's got Reeboks. Yeah.
It's got the
with
pumps.
the straps
That's right.
What are they going to do with the
and
costume?
apple bottom jeans.
Boots with the fur.
Shorty got those apple bottom jeans
Boots with the fur.
with the fur.
The
Whole club
was
looking at her.
him.
She hit the floor.
Hit the floor.
Next thing you know,
Next thing you know.
Shorty got low, 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 low.
Awesome.
He says, RoboCop, they take the fight into the elevator shaft. RoboCop cuts the line to like fly up to the top and send the elevator with the other RoboCop on it down to the bottom. But then the RoboCop 2 runs up the damn elevator
It's like
shaft
a xenomorph
like a
and shit.
horror movie.
Yeah.
It literally
Yeah,
was
he's
just
like-
the scariest thing that happens in the entire film.
Yeah. Yep.
I needed RoboCop at that moment to even be like, oh damn.
Oh no,
Like I thought I got rid of you.
that didn't work.
Blows through the roof. The two of them end up hanging off the building
Yeah.
on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kane, you're coming with me, and just pulls them both off the roof, and they fall through the ground into the sub basement. I thought that part was really
That was
cool.
good.
Awesome.
Yeah, through like a parking structure. And
That's
like
the
set
action
down. Yeah.
sequences. It was really well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, and I love that RoboCop just kind of like does this like I'm old move. He's like, oh, my shoulders.
Right.
I got it. All right.
Like, I'm getting too old for this.
Gets up.
But Kane wakes up, picks up RoboCop, and starts smacking him against the pipes and the walls. You know, it's like Hulk with Loki
he
almost.
just
right?
Hulked
Using
him, yeah.
proper sound effects.
Yes.
Yeah, finally.
Then RoboCop 2, then he steps up to the streets and just starts shooting people like on the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
With his Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe it wasn't a good idea to make RoboCop 2 a cult-leading psycho sociopath.
Probably wasn't a
murdering
real great
bastard.
idea.
But she
No.
knew what she was doing because she was sucking his dick.
RoboCop 2's?
Maybe.
Strong words from a strong woman. Thunder stuff.
Lois takes the RV, the freaking like military RV that's there, the armored car,
Yeah.
blasts RoboCop 2
Pins
into,
him
the,
into the
wall,
wall, yeah.
and everyone's like, oh, so we're cool.
We're
then.
Is
good.
it over?
Cool. Done.
They go start helping people up.
Cool,
and
cool.
stuff.
Who were the German Nazi guys that were like walking around? Are those OCP like
Yeah,
officers?
in the they looked like they had the German uniforms. on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the OCP flag too is like
the same
modeled after
colors.
the German
Yeah. Oh, is that?
Nazi
Okay.
flag? Yeah, if you look at it, it's, instead of the swastika, it's OCP in the
Because
middle.
she
of
like
it.
drops,
Yeah.
like kicks him off it.
Yeah.
Jumps in and then just speeds it right into
it's a little on
RoboCop
the
2.
nose, as they would say.
a little bit.
Yeah,
on the nose.
that was a 100%
Yeah.
on the nose.
Turns out RoboCop 2 is still alive. So Lois distracts the junkie robot with a canister of nuke, while RoboCop, for the third time, goes stealth mode and sneaks up behind him, jumps on his back, and rips his brain
Yeah.
out through his
Reverse Sub-Zero's
Like
his ass.
actual brain.
back. Right.
Yeah, peels
Like in a jar of pickle juice.
peels. Yeah,
Right. Now, here's what doesn't make any damn sense. This thing is still a cyborg.
Functioning.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like it has its own, like, the brain is his brain. it's not like it also has a separate robot brain. And so when he rips this guy's brain out,
His
the
face is
the
still
face
like-
on the screen is still like, oh my gosh, that's my brain that you
It's like a
currently
chicken
have.
when you cut their head off and they just keep going for a little while.
Yeah.
It's still functioning. And then he has to smash it on the ground, and then the robot's like, no, my brain, you've smashed it. Oh,
I
I'm
still
dead.
got
No,
time.
I gotta die. Yeah.
What a world! What a world! What a world!
Please don't smash my brain. Could you put it back inside my body so that I can continue to live?
Or at least
I
put
really
it
just
back
want
in
the
the
nuke.
Put it back in the canister. We'll put it up at the next rainforest cafe we build.
Hey, man.
Right there with a fish can swim around it.
I see you're about to smash my brain on the pavement.
Yeah.
Could you shoot it up with some nuke before you do that?
So I can at least go out happy.
One more time? No.
I'm an addict, man.
One more time for old
Do I gotta
time's sake.
spell
I'm
out for
also
you?
a cult leader.
Come on, Murph.
Smashes that thing on the ground, and then everyone just kind of walk. Like you said, OCP guys stepping over bodies to get out of there, and the press
Yeah.
is going crazy. And
Yeah. Oh,
he's like, I'm
yeah.
going to need a new whore for my jacuzzi room.
This one's
No lawsuits
stupid.
coming from that bitch.
That's right.
Straight over.
Johnson, get right on that thing we talked about.
That's right. Get
sir.
rid of her, please.
Yeah, let's throw her right under the bus.
And Lois is like, man, I can't believe this guy's just going to go away untouched. We're not going to be able to get this guy. We're not going to be able to nail him. Nothing. Patience, Lois. We're only human, as he ratchets for no reason the side of his head.
Yeah.
Yep. The end.
Like he was going to take
Credits.
his mask off.
He pulled a ratchet out of his ass.
He had
standing
to.
in the
I'm
middle
like,
of this-
why the hell is he holding that ratchet? Where
You
did it
don't
come
know
from?
this, but that's what's in the other leg.
Oh,
so
that's
he
his
can
repair
take his
kit?
helmet
Ah.
off. Yeah.
So
He has a gun
he's
on one side.
He's
and
got
he
that
has his
snap-on ratchet set and
his
in
deep
the other
socket
leg. Got
set
it.
on the
Except
other.
he's got a 2.5-inch ratchet for a tiny little screw on the side of his. He's like, oh, it's way too big,
I
dude.
think it was a half inch, sir.
Some say it's an inch.
Oh, wait, this was my wiener ratchet.
my wife says it's a half inch. I say it's 2.
Hey, he's white, so half inch.
It took him some getting used to, though. You know, he would accidentally grab the gun sometimes and be
That's
like,
right.
oh, that's not the ratchet. I need to.
And that's the end of the movie. All right, y'all.
All right.
We did it.
1990. I know there was an actor doing some big time movies around that time that could have
Oh,
made
yeah.
Who was
this
that?
Yeah, there
movie
was.
a hell of a lot better.
Maybe
know.
had an Austrian accent.
That's right.
That guy?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah, that's his name.
Peter Weller did not want to do RoboCop 2. He hated the script. Excuse me. He hated the script. Had such a bad time doing it, he never came back for RoboCop 3. Wanted there to be kind of more of a morality tale to it instead of just to shoot him up. So tell Peter Weller he can go home and put Arnie in the RoboCop suit.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
It wouldn't be too much different with like the
Right? The
like
jawline?
the bottoms of their face.
I feel like the
Right.
voice would be a little different.
It might be.
Maybe.
A little bit. But he would be a good... I think legit Arnold would have been a great RoboCop.
Yeah, he would have been.
And they wanted him in the first one, but he couldn't fit inside the suit. No joke. They couldn't build a suit for him. They needed a tiny little guy in order to fit inside of it. And Peter Weller's like a toothpick. Okay.
Yeah.
But if they could figure out a way to do it, I still want my Arnie RoboCop movie.
I don't really
Oh, yeah.
understand how they couldn't figure that out. Was it already made?
Well, it's just you'd have to
I
make
think
it
he's
so
just too
big for
big.
Arnold because
So
he's so
then
muscular.
you put a bigger suit on Arnold. Now he's much bigger than a normal human being, and he wouldn't fit in a car.
They had a hard time even
And
getting
yeah.
Peter Weller to fit in the car.
Right.
Yeah.
They'd have just his top half
Maybe
on him.
don't use.
They
a
would just
Ford
have to push him
Focus.
around in a shopping cart.
Right.
Just be him and
Use
Lois.
a Hummer.
That's right. This is a bust. It's not the bust. This is a bust. It just rips his pecs out. Arnold, the only human part of him left is his pecs and his
Oh
chin.
yeah.
That's
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, on his face, right?
Yeah, you'd have
Yes.
to. Right. You're not getting rid of the pecs.
Listen, I know you're going to turn me into a robot here, but could you just leave the pecs and maybe the deltoids and the traps and the lats in my shoulders because I work really hard.
And my
So I did a lot of shoulder presses.
Actually, can I just be naked?
Give me some free weights.
Just airbrush.
Arnie, we got to replace something with robotic parts. You give me a robotic pinky, okay?
Give me a robotic penis.
That's right.
Just his pinky going up and
Cock
down.
double Schwarzenegger.
That's right. Perfect. You could have him be what's his name? Kane,
Kane. You
Oh,
can have
it's
him
the
be
bad
Kane.
guy?
Yeah.
right? Him being like a beatnik cult leading nuke dealer.
And then put him in the
yeah.
RoboCop 2 uniform, and
Yeah.
he would be
Yeah.
RoboCop versus RoboCop.
Could be.
Just do one better. Just do what the video games did. RoboCop versus Terminator.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's even better.
Yeah.
I would have
We
killed
could,
this year.
could have Arnold as the old man.
Oh gosh, running OCP be awesome. Tom Caldwell playing along says I would just replace the old man with Arnold, just like you said, Ryan. Him walking around with a stogie the whole time would catapult this film into elite
Hell yeah.
status.
Elite status.
Excuse me, but we're about to have sex in this jacuzzi. Could you get out of here, please?
Grab your shoes.
That's right. Get your shoes, your boots, and your motorcycle. And get out of here.
Take
This
John
is-
Connor with you.
This is OCP. You know me.
That's right.
You down with OCP?
Vice. Vice said, you'd have to expand the suit a lot to make him RoboCop. Seeing him give the Little League team life advice would only make it better. And then for the kid to tell him to go a refrigerator, Peckerneck, the whole reprogrammed RoboCop part would be funny with Arnold in the suit. You have the right to remain silent. You're talking to a corpse. There's something wrong with my brain. Help me, Lois, now. Eric Valoff playing along. This movie has given me the best opening I shall use from now on.
He did not start this with time or temperature.
I type it, you say it. It's true. If you put him as RoboCop, it fundamentally changes the movie. There would be no scene where the nuke cult dismantles Robo or the subsequent recovery scenes. 1980s Arnold was rarely vulnerable on screen. So to make this film better, I think adding him as an Easter egg lets the audience imagine what could be. When trying to pick a candidate for RoboCop 2, show a military file on screen for John, Matrix, or Dutch. Then to make Dr. Fax even more dislikable, have her dismiss it for not meeting her criteria and choosing Kane over Arnold. Right? That would have actually an intelligent answer, Eric. I'm shocked. We got Mr. Ciamata Bread. Yes. Love the show. Found it while working back shift, 4 p.m. to midnight, and it helps the time go by. Finally signed up for Patreon last month, and the lottery has been kind to me, it seems. So keep doing what you guys are doing. Hoping to see Pain and Gain one day. Arnold, he says, Juliet Fax. I think Arnold would have great as Dr. Fax. Both actors have accents, and he would have brought a bit more menace to the role. And who would say no to seeing 90s Arnold slipping into that hot tub with the old man for a little splash? Bro, the robe is the same size, and it's just his dong hanging out underneath the freaking robe. Excuse me. Get out of the way. I don't want to hurt you.
The water's warm. Deep
right.
too.
That's right. And then we got Tim Bryant playing along and says, all the bad guys were horrible. And since I can't replace all of them, have him be Dan O'Harely, the OCP CEO. There's no way Arnold would have put up with that institutional level of incompetence, and maybe we would have a villain that actually worried us at some point.
Do you know how many free weights I can buy for $19 million?
Well, it's those one-liners you came up with in the arcade would have been great if it was an Arnold movie.
Oh, yeah,
right?
absolutely.
What did he said? Game's over. I don't remember what.
Game's over. No lives left.
No lives left.
Yeah.
And here's a quarter.
Here's a quarter. Call your mom.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yep.
Be awesome.
Call your mom, tell her you're dead.
All right, guys. How about we give some actual awards? We'll
right.
start off with the most prestigious award we give out. It's the Will Patton Award for Intensity.
You want a war? I'll give you a war!
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure
They remember forever the night they played the Titans.
All right. What are you doing with a gun in space? People are still mad at me.
Yeah,
that
I'm
that's
like,
still
why'd
not
you
in
take
there.
that out? I was about to
all
say it.
Look, okay, here. Because people have been emailing and they're not happy about it. I just keep forgetting to do it. I have to take the original Will Patton montage there, and I have to put that into it.
Yeah.
Because before it was a separate button that I would hit as we were fading out, right? Because I didn't have it a part of the original one. Then I had to, every button is in use. For all the different shows that we do, like a ridiculous number of sound pad buttons, okay? And I needed a space for our Walker, Texas Ranger theme song. And I'm like, I can take this out because I'll add it into the other one, and I just haven't done it. Okay? So it's the Watch Your Texas Ranger theme song, which you should all go and listen to, by the way.
What are you doing with a gun in space?
Is why it's not on there. And I'll fix it one of these days. Everybody chill out.
You son of a bitch.
Okay? Tom Caldwell says for the Will Patton, Gabriel Damon as the kid gangster. He's the only one in the crew I felt was real and at times out of his league. His death scene with Robo really portrayed in the end he was just a kid. Oh, Tom.
F that kid.
Tom. They got you with that bull crap wanting you to make him care at the I was just like, shut up and die, kid. That's what I
Shut up and die.
Yes. Stephanie, who's your Will Patton nominee?
Not the kid.
Not the kid.
Okay.
No, I'm definitely
Well,
going with
make sure you're up and you're there. You go.
Sorry. I always have to like look them up because I
Okay.
never know the names of.
We
the
can just
people.
say hot dog guy. You know,
He is one of my awards actually, but not this one.
Wiener guy.
No, I'm going with the mayor.
the mayor.
Yeah,
That's
dialed up to 12 the whole time, repeatedly.
Yes.
Throughout the entire film,
Acted the crap out of it.
he did.
For
he
sure.
did, and I liked it. So
Very cool.
There it is.
All right.
Whatever
One to one.
Willard E. Pugh.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew has a vote.
Pew,
Damon
'cause
has
it's
a
dumb.
vote. All right. 1-1 right now, and we head over here to Thice, and he says Dan O'Harely as the old man. He's just ice cold. It isn't taking from anybody. From yelling to two fighting robot killers to behave themselves like an angry dad or complaining that the dead have relatives, they always do. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Now we're good on lawsuits. Well, they have relatives.
Yeah,
they
that's how it
always
is.
do. Man, oh man. All right. That's a vote for the old man. It's still 1-1 as we head over to Mueller.
Yeah, I got to go with my brethren here in the mayor, man. He was dialed up to 11. Loved him. He was about the only one that had any intensity in this movie at all.
I have a feeling it's going to come down to those two guys.
Yeah.
And I don't hate that pick at all. He was absolutely crazy. So he pulls out into the lead here. We got Pew with two votes. And let's see what Eric Valov had to say. Robert Dupuy as Sergeant Reed always made me believe he was an overworked, underpaid cop trying to look after his people and keep the city safe. The line, Shyster, he's out, he's one of mine. That's right, was one of the best delivered lines in the film. Yeah, they underused him. He
They
was
really did.
barely in this movie.
He was barely in it.
Like,
you
what,
know.
3 scenes?
Yeah.
Compared to the first one. So, yeah, all right, this is really spreading out way more than I thought it was going to. Curt, who's your Will Patton?
I'm going to go with the bad guy as well, the main OCP
Old
leader.
man.
Old man OCP.
All right.
Old man OCP.
Perfect. Mr. Bread says Major Kuzak. Willard Pew. Pew Pew. Brought so much energy to the role of the mayor. Major. I'm sorry. I'm just going to start this whole thing over again because this guy spells it like it's major, like in the military. My bad. I
Like
didn't
an
mean that.
award.
Sorry, Mr. Bread. Will Patton. All right. Mayor Kuzak. Willard Pugh brought so much energy to the role of the mayor. Every scene he was in, he went for it 100%. I can still hear him shouting, "This is bullshit!" on his way out the door. Was a bit disappointed to look at what he did after this and not see as much. I thought he did a lot with the few lines and scenes that he had. So it's a third vote for Mr. Pugh. And he is now back out in the lead. Bob, who's your nominee for the Will Patton Award?
Robocop 2, the animatronic.
Kane, the Max Headroom
No,
face?
the actual robot itself.
Got it. All right. RoboCop 2.
RoboCop 2.
There was not a
Getting
good,
vote.
there was not a
Getting
good
vote.
performance in this steaming pile of shit film.
How do you really feel? Tim Bryant comes in and says, Willard Pugh, Mayor Cusack, if he had only been in the first scene raiding the OCP offices and screaming that they were all bastards, he would have gotten this and the Bixby Snyder Award. But then he showed up and did it again and again and again. The only guy that was out of control in the movie was the one person not on Nuke. Whatever they paid this guy should have been more. They should have given him the Peter Weller's money too, since Peter didn't show up to work for a single scene. Damn. Look, I was going Pew the entire way, which will just put this thing away. Mayor Cusack was by far the dude that was most dialed in this movie. And so nice job to Willard Pew.
Pew!
He's going to win the Will Patton Award for intensity. Let's give it up for him. Yeah.
Congratulations. Pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Now it's time to give out my favorite award. The award we named after that magical man, Steven Seagal. The worst actor maybe of all time. That's why this award is for the worst performance in the movie. Let's get it.
Trash can, oh trash can, it's a trash can full of dirt. Yeah.
Love never dies, and neither do they. Love is eternal, and that's a long time.
It is. It's never a long time sitting around this table with you guys, though.
No, it's
I'll tell you that. I love that. Tom Caldwell says, Tom Noonan, for a guy that has done so much, his portrayal of a drug-addicted kingpin was the least believable thing in the movie. Thankfully, his bad guys in Last Action Hero kind of made up for the fact this bad guy wasn't anything special. That's a vote for Tom Noonan out the gate. Stephanie.
It's actually a really good vote because he kind of sucked. I didn't believe him as.
You thought he was the worst performance in the movie?
No, I don't. So that's a good vote, though.
Yes.
There was like one guy, and I don't even know. He delivered one line that was
fine.
so bad, but I don't know his name or who he was.
Doesn't matter.
And I don't even know what the line was, but he was a piece of crap.
Who was he?
I don't know.
What? What scene was he in?
I don't know.
We have to know something.
I just remember thinking when we were watching it last night, I was like, oh, that guy sucks.
But who is he?
I don't know.
I'm on the edge of my seat over here.
What did he say?
I don't know. Hold on.
He's not an IMDb.
I will come back to you.
Come back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's exactly. That's
Thice comes in and says, Gabriel Damon as Hob, the kid. Guess they wanted to be different by having a child crime boss, but I just didn't believe it. I wish they gave him more screen time to the Elvis Presley impersonator. Like, how did he get the corpse of the king? Right? Can I also say, did we even see him die at any point?
No.
Sideburns guy or George?
He just like disappeared.
George Chung was also randomly like one of the henchmen.
They just disappeared.
A famous stuntman from Big Trouble in Little China, hanging out with the kid at the arcade, and he's just gone at some point as well too. So we got one for Tom, one for the kid. Mueller.
This is going to Fax, man. She was awful, just terrible. Couldn't decide what accent she wanted to use. Didn't believe her at all as any sort of psychiatrist or psychologist or whatever the hell she was supposed to be. Just terrible.
Steph, you figure it out yet?
I agree with Mueller.
Yeah?
Belinda Bauer.
Belinda Bauer as
Screw
Fax.
her. I was confused. Yeah, with her accent, whatever that was.
She had their emotional range of microwaved eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. She smelled like them too, probably.
Eric Valoff.
Straight from the mud wrestling pit in UHF to psychologist in Robocop 2.
Eric Valoff says Lisa Gibbons as Jess Perkins, the blonde reporter. Wow, Lisa Gibbons catches a stray out here.
Way to go off the board, Eric.
Curt, who you got?
I hated the fat cop.
Duffy.
Oh,
Duffy.
Yeah. He was on my list.
He was
too.
awful.
Oh.
Dang, this is really spread out.
Well, there's enough here to pick from. I mean, Jesus, movie. Everybody,
Right
from
now-
the kid to Fax to this guy, Duffy.
As it stands, Tom has a vote. Damon, the kid, has a vote. Fax has 2. Lisa Gibbons has 1, and Duffy has 1. Okay, so it's only Fax has 2 votes at this point. I love this. Let's see what Mr. Bread says here. Fax pulling away here with 3 now. She didn't really seem believable as a villain. 99% her accent changed from a general British accent to a more European one by the time the film ended. I think the role would have been better if she came across more evil or villainous, but she just played the role of a scientist, psychologist who was trying to do a good job with a murder bot. She wasn't even trying to do a good job.
No, she was not.
I think we should just use criminals. Let me flip through this internet database of death row inmates.
Here's Tinder for criminals. Pick one.
Hey, look, I found a bunch of guys that would star as henchmen in a Chuck Norris movie. They're all got skullets.
I bet they would be great.
I almost gave my vote, and it's Bob's turn. I'm sorry, Bob, who's your vote for the trash can?
The whole cast.
Plant your flag. You got to plant your flag.
The kid.
Damon gets a second vote.
Are we surprised?
Oh, my gosh. Tim Bryant comes in and says, "Oh, Peter Weller, you were terrible." And Tom Noonan, a house cat would have been a scarier villain. Damn you, Robocop 2, for allowing me to give them a pass. But there's only one answer here, and it sure as hell ought to be unanimous. In fact, anyone who didn't pick Belinda Bauer as Juliet Fax should be banned from the show. Had she never seen words before? Had she never talked to a person before? Was she an unfrozen caveman psychologist? I got so upset with her terrible acting that I looked her up to see if she'd ever done anything else and see what her first language might be. Shockingly, she's Australian, so that's not it. She should know how to say words like the and if and they. And then I found something that made me wish I had never looked because it infuriated me 100 times more. This woman left acting after this and moved to LA to become a spiritual psychologist. Piss off, Belinda, and your new age spiritual BS. I hope you on a pack of Thai cheese incense. Wow. Tim
coming in hot.
Tim.
Wrong feelings from Tim himself.
Well, you don't have to worry about banning me from the show, Tim, because I am 100% with you guys on Juliet Fax being not just the worst character. This actually coincides. She's the worst character and the worst performance in the movie. Terrible.
With a name like Juliet, you wish she killed herself.
Oh, jeez.
Kill yourself.
Settle down there, Romeo.
That means she's going to win. Congratulations. I liked you better as a mud wrestler in UHF.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't speak.
That's right. I was trying to remember where there was even mud wrestlers in UHF. Do you remember?
You know what? I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, see if you can.
I'm going to.
Trying to rack my brain about that. While you do that, we're going to move on to my favorite award right now is the Bixby Snyder One Scene Wonder Award, named after an actor from the first Robocop movie who did the I'll buy that for $1. We get a chance to take people that had one scene and really crushed it with the very little screen time. People that never get any recognition. We're giving them recognition. Let's get it.
There is some kind of bug that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, USA.
Paper. I've never seen paper.
Frankly, I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive.
Prepare to die, Powers.
So he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass.
All right. That's also a line of dialogue that was cut from Miss Murphy in this movie. All right. Tom Caldwell comes in and says, Wayne DeHart, the street food vendor, they gonna kick somebody's ass. I actually felt he was seriously excited to see the cops in full force. Hot dog guy gets a vote. There was at least 5 people I have written down that were good enough to win this award. A ton of one scene people in this movie. I had the hot dog guy as one. I don't know if that's who I'm going with, but that's a good pick. Steph, who do you got?
So I actually also had quite a few picks for this, which is not usual in a movie because it's actually usually hard to find someone who's only been in one scene. I'm actually going with the commercial guy.
Which one?
That's a good. Not the bald sack.
I lost the account guy.
I'm going with the lost the account guy.
Yeah.
I was just. What is happening?
He was so serious. But maybe the best acting in the movie.
2 days to download this. I lost the account. Just sold.
So good.
Sold.
I love it. All right. Theis comes in and says, it has to be the robot that pulls his helmet off and then screams and dies. Such a weird and laugh out loud moment. I don't want to break any rules because both failed Robocops deserve it. But if I have to pick, then it's him. Yes, 100%, dude. Love that. Robocop reject gets a vote. Mueller.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the one upside of this movie is all the kind of one scene pop in and out. I mean, whether it be the sunscreen girl or the Robocops. I'm going with the hot dog guy, of course. I have to. Everybody's going to give me if I don't pick the hot dog guy. So I'm going with the hot dog guy.
He was my second choice.
That makes perfect sense.
He was my first for a little bit.
I don't know why I didn't think that myself.
Lois, you can't keep giving
That's
him
right.
hot dogs.
That's right.
And now he can because the cops are back out and they go kick somebody's ass.
That's right. That's right. All right. Let's see what Eric Valoff had to say here. John Glover as Megavolt salesman. My opinion, he's such a great character actor. And then honorable mention the cabbie and hot dog vendor. Yeah, John Glover.
He was also a pick of mine.
Yeah.
John Glover was on my short list as well, but that's still no one yet has picked the person I'm going with though. Curt, let's see if you do.
I enjoy the violinist contortionist.
I love it.
Come on.
The guy that plays the fiddle with his nuts.
The
ball sack
fiddle diddler.
The fiddle diddler. Mr. Bread says the hero hookers. I give it to the best fight scene in the film. The two vigilante hookers who knocked the 10 bells out of the first thief in the opening. I found it funny how much they went for it in 10 seconds on screen, not holding back with their kicks and then managing to run in heels. Bravo. Great pick.
They were my pick until the hot dog guy came along.
The Hooers.
They were just exposing their soul to that guy.
I'm shocked. Guys, right now, Hot Dog Guy has got 2. Everyone else has 1. There's only 2 people to vote besides me, and I'm starting to worry that no one else is going to vote for the person I'm picking, and they're not going to win. Bob, who's your one scene wonder?
Wow. I have to do the robot ripping his face off.
Oh.
So close. Just a bit outside.
Dang it.
Just a bit outside.
All right. I mean, it's a valid vote. It's a valid vote. I'm just, my
Want
heart's
somebody to pick yours?
breaking because I need at least one person to jump on board with me because there's 2 votes here. And
I'm trying to think of.
I'll leave it. I'll let this person go last. I'll let Tim Bryant go last. I'll say mine. It is 100% go refrigerator. How did nobody pick the fire hydrant kid?
That is a good choice.
How?
It's a good choice.
He was also on my list. There was
It's
too
on my
many.
list.
He's the best line in the movie.
There was too many.
What are y'all thinking?
No, ripping your
refrigerator.
face off and screaming like a maniac's pretty funny.
So is shooting yourself over a failed file download.
Yes, they're all great. This is one I thought for sure was going to win, and
Let's
I'm
see.
shocked.
Let's see.
Tim Bryant. I'm going with the dude in the OCP commercial that shot himself in the head
So he
because
won? Oh no,
he picked the wrong business software. It took 2 days for the information to download, and he lost an account. He screwed around and found out, and then they zoomed on a portrait of his young kid. I forgot about that.
Yes.
You're like, oh my god.
So we got a tiebreaker here. So Ryan, you picked Hot Dog Kid, so you got to sit this one out. You picked I lost the account, so you picked RoboCop ripping his face off, so you got to sit this one out. Curt, who did you pick again?
I picked Fiddle Diddler.
Fiddle Diddler.
Dick Fiddler.
So me and you have to pick between those 3. and
Which
break
ones
this tie.
again? Say 'em again.
Hot dog vendor, the I lost the account guy, or the RoboCop 2 that ripped his own face off. If you had to pick between those 3.
I would pick the hot dog vendor. That's
vendor.
the second best line next to go fat refrigerator.
All right. And I would pick the lost the account guy.
All right.
So now we're down to Bob, who is the only one that didn't pick one of those 2. So Bob, if you had to pick between they're going to kick somebody's ass hot dog guy or I lost the account guy that shoots himself.
And we're down into like triple overtime here on this one.
Who would you pick as the one scene wonder?
The hot dog guy.
That was a hotly contested award.
I don't know we ever got that deep into the
I don't think we have.
bracket of awards here.
I don't think we have.
Sometimes your hot dogs go deep.
I
Sometimes
don't
they
know
don't.
your charity. Hot dog man.
Hot dog man wins. Dang. All right.
Hot dogs go, dude.
I suppose they do. All right, guys. It's time to give our final ratings here. There's 4 ratings that are possible. You can decide that this is a straight up good movie. It's good objectively and subjectively. Or it's a good movie that sucks, right? Great, you enjoyed it, but you'll never watch it again. It could be just a bad movie, full stop. Or a bad movie that's good, meaning you enjoyed it even though you recognize objectively it might be bad. So with those 4 options, we'll see which one comes out on top. We're going to start with Tom Caldwell, who says, although this is no way as great as the first film, which is still one of my favorites, this film tried its best to capture some of that spirit. The bad guys mostly felt real, and there was some chemistry between them, like the first did so well. It feels like a lot of things were cut before it came out, and parts felt incomplete, but overall told a good story about a greedy corporation and a part human, part machine Cop. I thought this movie was good when I was 11. I had to explain to my wife while watching it how hard R-rated films were marketed to children in the late 80s, early 90s. Yep. And I still think it is. Good movie, full stop. Ooh, thanks for having me. Love what you guys do. Tom in Tom Caldwell in sunny Florida. Wow. Good movie, straight.
That is not where I thought that was going.
No, not after that first sentence. I'm like, okay.
This isn't a good movie. This is a good movie.
Well, he's not as good as the first one, right? Yeah.
Maybe he's rating the first one.
Maybe. Steph, you have the floor. Tell me your feelings about RoboCop 2.
Well, I went into this very blind. I didn't see the first one.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah. I blame Farrell. I don't know. This is a hard movie to watch. I always base it off of, would I watch this again?
Yeah.
Would I choose to sit down and watch this movie again?
That's a smart way to do it.
No. No, I would not. Bad movie.
Full stop.
Full stop.
All right.
Did not like this movie. It made me laugh at times.
Oh, that's good.
Like the Fiddler Diddler.
Diddler.
That was pretty funny.
All right, I love it. Theis comes in. First of all, he does want to give out a Thomas to the Robo-Cane, the same guy that Bob called out there. Stop motion, top notch with all the details like the nuke hand twitching. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. And the introduction in the dark with the floodlights, also very effective without giving anything away. Look what you can do without CGI, as Theis says here. That's a good call out, man. For his final rating, he says, while it lacks the soul from the first movie, I still very much enjoy this one. The villain is nowhere as memorable as Bodeker, though Kane as Robo-Cane is, only for other reasons, not because of personality, which is saying something when the robot version is more memorable than your human villain. The action and violence is more like a comic book, over the top with funny sound effects, which isn't strange when the story is written by Frank Mueller. For me, this is a good movie, full stop, good action, amazing stop motion, and funny. Thanks for letting me play again. Until next time, another good movie.
No next time. Not after that vote.
Theis is always welcome back.
Did I watch the right movie?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
starting
we
to question
do here.
I have to be good cop. Don't ever roast these guys as much as you want.
All right, fine.
But I'm going to be good cop.
He's got to be good
I
cop.
want that fat refrigerator vote.
All right.
Shut up, scumbag.
Ryan, your final feelings.
I feel like there's a 3-hour cut of this somewhere. Oh, yeah. Because there's so many plot lines that go absolutely nowhere. Mm-hmm. The wife, the pussy Robocop. This movie was about 15 minutes longer than the first one. It really should have been 15 minutes shorter than the first one. They obviously chopped and hacked this thing to bits and pieces. The only fun things about this movie were really, to me, some of the one-scene wonders we just talked about. I mean, those were the best parts. RoboCop wasn't even really RoboCop to me in this one. Right? I want to see him come in and shooting fools up. I don't want him coming in, giving TED Talks on climate change and that other he was doing, right? The villain sucked, and we always say your movie's only as good as your villain, and a good villain, even though we're pulling for the hero, will overshadow the hero if you have a good villain, right? Because that's what keeps you invested in the hero. And I was like, I really don't care what RoboCop does here because the villain sucked. It's a kid. Well, the kid's dead now. Now it's Robo-Cane, who can't function without Nuke, apparently. Man, this is... I'm like Steph. And I've said this before, too. I go with these, would I watch this again? I wouldn't watch this again. It's a bad movie, full stop. I'm not watching this ever again.
Eric Valoff gives the Thomas to Phil Tippett, who took so many household items and made them into futuristic technology for his cyborg. Cassette tapes and contact lens saline solution for the nuke case and syringe. Water line for a toilet was going into his head. Yeah, when he was electrocuting himself. Love that. Did you notice that was a toilet line, Curt?
Yep.
Going into his freaking noggin when he was sitting there in the robo
There's
chair.
a toilet supply. No.
Yeah. He also built the RoboCop 2 model, but last but not least, using MS-DOS and Apple OS as POV for RoboCop and Robo-Cane specifically.
But he can't control dinosaurs.
Love it. RoboCop 2 is a throwback to the glorious era of commercially successful bad movies. There is Orion Pictures, a studio that is not a stranger to BMR, with titles like Three Amigos, Remo Williams, UHF, and Lionheart. They gave us classics like The Terminator, Dances with Wolves, and the cinematic masterpiece Lone Wolf McQuade. This is a bad movie that rules. While it is nowhere near as good as the first movie, it is mildly entertaining. If it's on, I'm not going to change it, but I had to pick a movie to watch. This one would be low on the list. I know everyone is wishing Bob well and hoping for a speedy recovery, but not me. Bob, stop being a bitch and get back to work.
He's back.
Thank you.
All right, Curt. What do you think? What are your final thoughts on RoboCop 2?
It's a bad movie that rules
You
for
just
me,
like-
but
you
just,
just like-
barely.
You just like seeing him up there on the screen.
I do.
Mr. Bread comes in and says, first he wants to give the Hot Babe Award, which we didn't do for this one, but I'll let him get it out there for Fabiana Udenio. Who, he's got the name I didn't have. Love that. Sunblock 5000 lady. And Thomas Award for the murder bot effects that still look good 35 years later. Yeah, that was great. Especially the elevator shaft part.
good.
Yeah. Here's what he says. Mr. Brad, I've never seen this film before this. I love the original RoboCop and always assumed the sequel was trash. But after watching, I'm inclined to think differently. The visuals still look decent 35 years later, the scenes with the murder bot especially, and most of the actors did a good enough job. The main down point is it being a sequel to RoboCop, in my opinion. It just doesn't hit the same levels as the first film. The random bit of the baseball team robbing the store and his new directives making him nice just felt out of place. The main villain was almost sleepwalking until he became a murder bot, especially after we had the delightfully evil Clarence Bodiger in the first movie. The lack of good one-liners and random subplot of Murphy's wife also felt like the film just ended abruptly. So I'd be quite happy saying bad movie that rules. That's 3 in a row, BMRs. Bob, what are the summation of your thoughts here on RoboCop 2?
Underrated sequel, good movie that rules.
All right. Give him time to eat.
He's not the best color man in the business for nothing. So.
Well, you see, I went to Harvard in the movie, and the feng shui, the feng shui of the lighting, and the.
I feel like I've told you this before. You don't have to be
scene.
fancy. You can just say how you feel about the movie.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
All right.
I love you, Bob. Way to just
Hey,
get
Bob,
right to
come
the
on
point.
a podcast and don't talk.
I was talking the whole time.
Tim Bryant, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good God, this is long. All right.
Good God, y'all.
Guys, I told everybody to keep it brief. Keep it brief, man. This is what happens when you lose Paul Verhoeven and ask someone to try and copy his style that is totally unique. Tom Noonan was an especially bad villain, and we know he's capable of more. Kurtwood Smith is one of the least imposing guys ever, but Clarence Bodiger was both incredible and absolutely... Now we have an essay on Clarence Bodiger, and we're talking about number 2. Sorry, I'm giving Tim Bryant too hard of a time here. Terrible acting, terrible story, terrible messaging, terrible effects. I want to dog poop scale this one, so here it goes.
All right.
This movie is heading into one of your rooms, and you've got a couple of seemingly innocuous dog logs on the carpet. Nothing you haven't seen before, nothing you can't handle, but you pick them up and then pull out the steam cleaner. But what you didn't know is that the little bastard is watching you from around the corner. What you also didn't know is that the dog had 3 cans of Hormel chili while you were watching the RoboCop sequel. And he snuck into the closet and emptied his colon cannon into the clean water tank of your carpet cleaner. And those two logs were a decoy because you just steam cleaned your otherwise pristine carpet with a boiling hot gallon of doggeria. See, now this is the good stuff, Tim. Just get straight to this next time. I hate this movie. You can see it triggered me. I'll never watch it again. This is a bad movie, full stop. Terrible even.
Go fridge.
It's terrible, man. Just terrible.
All right.
Terrible.
Look, this is a bad movie. The script is horrible. The acting is horrible. The only thing redeeming about RoboCop 2 is the action sequences, which I'll agree with Bob that they're fantastic.
They were good.
All the shoot up scenes, whether it's the opening one and where all the women are making the drugs and they're running all over the place, or in the sludge factory, or at the end, or when the murder robot shows up, those are all incredibly well done. The truck chase sequence. That's why I'm ultimately going to say this movie rules, because the action is enjoyable enough that I like watching the movie. But man, objectively, it's a piece of crap from a film standpoint. I've never seen a script with so many loose ends where they just never come back and pay anything off, and they butcher a great writer's script and chop it into pieces, and it makes no sense. Half of it is just asinine bullcrap. But it's awesome. And that's my vote. Bad movie that rules.
There you go.
Guys, here's how the voting shook out. Good movie, 3 votes. Straight up good movie. 4 votes for a bad movie, full stop, and 3 BMR votes, which means that with 1 vote, it went 4, 3, and 3. Bad movie edges out the other 2 as the consensus pick there. Bad movie, full stop for RoboCop 2. Wow. What can I say, guys? Nice job.
Got that settled.
Got that settled. RoboCop 2 is a bad movie, full stop, apparently.
Bummer.
Apparently.
But
could I chime in here? I'd like to say that the mud wrestling scene for UHF was while they were going through the channels of what's available on U62.
Oh.
And then they show like mud wrestling with celebrities at 9. And she's in that scene for a second.
got you. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Second.
Okay. Well, that's a better acting performance than she gave in this movie.
Sure is.
So, thankfully, we can move on to other things. We no longer have to talk about RoboCop 2. We now get to talk about a movie directed, I think, written or directed by a rapper. I think it was RZA. Is that how you say it? I sound like such a white guy.
RZA.
It's called Man with the Iron Fists. Anybody here seen that movie ever?
Is that the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan?
No.
Oh, that's the Man with the Iron Mask.
No, that's a Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Say,
I don't remember then. I'm bad. I'm a bad host that rules.
This one was actually picked by Josh Whitehouse because he won the BMR Fantasy Football League last year, and the champion gets to pick a movie to be on the show.
My team won the regular season and then did its usual crap in the playoffs.
Yeah. So I believe Josh is going to be joining us at the kids' table to give his awards in person for winning the BMR Fantasy Football League, which I assume is happening again this year.
I think so, Harding. I messaged him a while back about it. I think we will put something in the Discord probably to get it going again.
So get on the Discord if you want an opportunity maybe to get into our fantasy.
We might have a
league.
slot open. I think we're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, so we'll get that going, and maybe have to start getting more people. I mean, I don't know.
We can do that. We can do like a Premier League, and you get relegated to the secondary league if you finish in the bottom 3. Champions League.
There you go. Perfect.
You start doing that.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, next week, that's what we're going to be talking about. I've never seen the movie. I know nothing about it. So I don't know if it's any good or not, but I'm excited to sit around the table and talk with a bunch of people I really enjoy talking movies with. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
It might be all right. I actually just watched a movie with him and with RZA, whatever he's calling himself, and Russell Crowe. And the name escapes me now, but it was last year.
Okay.
If only there was a place I could look that up.
Tell me next time.
I can tell you next time.
We're out of here.
All right,
you have about 45 seconds if you do have it. But
peace. If I could find it. Poker Face, that's the name. Not just a Lady Gaga song. It's also a movie.
Poker Face. Poker Face. Last one to cut out.
Can't hear anything. What did you say? You're at the kids' table. You don't get headphones. No headphones for you.
No, it's actually hard from over here.